click on us, but he'll post it in all the places, like in all the pool groups and stuff right now.
Oh, okay. So then I don't really need to do anything.
But if you want to go to the PNW pool thing, well, Facebook page, you can just hit share on the link.
Yeah, it's almost live. Give me like a couple more moments.
Link to the match on YouTube. Is that where it's going to be too?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. I just posted it under the PNW Pool Thing Facebook page, so you can just go there and share that post.
So this is right here?
Yep.
And then what do I do?
Let's see. Just go to here and hit share.
And then
you can give it a caption and hit share. And then all your friends can see it.
Like public?
Yep.
Okay. Share now?
Yep.
Posting. Oh. So that goes to my Facebook page?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh. You guys are so cool. I need to learn how to do this. I like the pictures that you did. It's really cool.
I think it looks sharp. I really like the color scheme in your guys'.
He's a terrific guy.
I know, he really is. You don't got to tell me and sell me on him. I'm already sold. I've been sold for 20 years.
Congratulations.
So Carson got the word that he can go ahead and get his stuff out.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I was just going to ask, how the hell is Carson? I haven't talked to him in... I mean, I've been texting with him at least once a week or so.
My wife's had to take our dog to the vet. Normal checkup. That's otherwise.
I got to come up with some shop lights because the windows are all sooted up and there's no power in there, so you can't.
Dogs
do
gotta have their thing.
Oh, you gotta take care of your pets.
You got a shot in the arm or something. I don't know what he's doing.
Oh, okay.
He's just 5 years old.
I need some lights.
Now,
Oh, well. We got a 15,
Okay, well, I'll
almost
reach out to him and
16-year-old
see what
cat
we
that I
can do
got.
also.
Oh,
Inherited from my mom. Great cat, but you know, old cats just
Because
bark.
he gets to take what he wants. He
You
leaves
know,
the rest.
right? So
Depends
it's
on
been
the
to the
dog.
vet. They're like, well, we don't know what else to do other than give him drugs that'll prevent
Yeah,
it.
it's terrible.
I mean, we could do like
Yeah.
we could do all these tests about the
Yeah,
type of
it's a
like
mess.
digestive
Well.
inflammation he's getting and all that, but you know, it's not like
Okay,
it's
well,
gonna really do us too much good to do that except give him sensitive food.
if you need to use the restroom or anything
Yeah,
for
I
a couple
do.
minutes,
I'm good at the
about
moment.
5, we'll get started within the next 5.
Okay. See the sign up there, Tom, on the left over
Oh,
there?
on air. He finally got it on our sign, yeah.
Yeah, let's just practice because it isn't really happening. Have you practiced a lag?
No.
I haven't either. The table's a little slower, huh?
You know, I was going to say the same thing. It's a little bit slower than the
other.
you know, because he's got new cloth on it.
Yeah, he's got a good cloth.
Yeah.
Look how, wow.
Yeah, it's
Everyone
slower,
else is like, you hit it hard and it's going to go 2 links.
Yeah, it's a slower table, but
Yeah.
that's okay. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, see, even that was too hard. It thudded. Did you hear that?
Doinks.
The guy's just kind of died.
Yeah, it does. See, and these don't.
This M&M's a little faster, isn't it?
Yeah, that table, that rail's loose, I think. Because you don't get that doink.
Well, let me have you shoot on this side.
Huh? That's interesting. Oh well, you know, we're playing on the same one, so we got the same.
Yeah, for everybody.
For everybody, same issues. Yeah.
Well, it's good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you. I've been wanting to get back to the M&M, but you know, and
So I go Wednesday nights, but not tonight because I'm playing you. But I'm only good for one match.
let's see. And you're gonna do us on Salado?
We do not have that.
What is
set up yet.
Salado?
You guys can do it if you like.
What is Salado?
Salado is how you enter scores into Fargo on 1 versus 1 matches.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I had set up a digital pool match, but I didn't put a start date. And then I logged onto it the other day, and they changed it. Now it's only doing tournaments. So let's see. I think I got.
Huh.
Well, Mike D got sponsored by Salado, so I kind of talked with him a little bit about it.
Oh.
But it would be kind of fun if we could get the stream sponsored by Salado.
create a match. It's got us at the silver star. That's not what I want, but I guess it doesn't
All right,
matter.
we're going to start here in about 2 minutes.
Just do a quick match. Race length to 9. Harder rate, yes. Have your opponent scan this code to join.
What do I do?
Scan that code. Well, you interacted with Solana, so what would have to do with?
What are we doing?
I don't know. I've never done this with this thing. So download the free app.
All right, guys. Last thing.
Put the app on, huh?
Oh, well.
Like player breaks, totally fine. If you're gonna take a player break though, this has been working. Somebody put a cue on the table, so we know to like go launch into something else. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, a break.
Yeah, if you need to take a restroom break or whatever, just somebody put a cue on the table.
We should have set up Solana because he's got to have it on his app and join it.
I didn't.
Oh well, we can wait a minute. Like, there's no rush.
No, it's not.
It's okay. I mean, like, it's up to you guys. If like we have no stress. Okay, this is what we're doing today. When we're not stressed out, and no one is gonna give a shit if we start 2 minutes late or 5 minutes late. No one cares. Shit, with the Doug Wu match, we started over an hour late.
That was a bit excessive.
It was a bit excessive. Doug Wu decided to come to town and go to Silver
Not
Star.
right.
Yeah, the world didn't end.
So we can. Is there another way to set your Fargos besides them?
That's
No,
the
we,
only way without
Why
without a
don't
league operator to do it.
Well, you can do digital pool and challenge.
I don't know about any of
Mike
that.
Page was like, no, Solana's the only way to do it.
It's probably the easiest way, and I thought you guys had it set up.
I
to
don't
do.
have them
Okay.
set up for that yet. I don't know how hard it's gonna take. Or what? Is it free or what?
Yeah, it costs $1.99 a match.
Oh,
Unless you subscribe for a month, then it's $5 a month.
okay. I'll have to look into it.
Okay.
All right.
Didn't know anything about it.
Okay,
All
well,
right.
guys,
We'll pound on the wall and
Okay.
here we go.
All right. So when they pound the wall, they shake hands and then,
Oh, we do the official.
because everybody's watching us.
So weird. You know, I recorded a match at the Silver Star, just me playing the Ghost, just because I wanted to check my position and stuff like that. It was weird going home and looking at me playing.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. Isn't it?
Kinda.
I didn't know I was so skinny.
I didn't know my head was so bald.
Yeah, I got a little spot back there too.
Yeah.
Well, this would be fun. So, the board is.
I need your sheet.
Oh, this all looks.
I know, I'm just settling in. I'm like, okay.
I'm not playing anything. I'm not playing music anymore. So that's not happening.
Can we plug Carson's GoFundMe?
That would be a cool thing for him.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that
All right.
would be, yeah.
Because everybody will like
A lot of
know
people-
you from playing Carson, right?
yeah,
And like you're a return.
That's an
Everybody
idea.
knows your son from the stream. I don't think it's
Okay.
uncouth to talk about it. I think it would be cool. People
Okay.
like to know.
Sure.
Yeah.
The more background story and shit we have to talk about, the better feedback we get.
Good.
So
Well,
people
I got
like it.
I got
you know?
75 years of history. How much of it you want?
I mean, you left a blank.
That's
It's a complete mystery. We don't know anything about it.
Invisible ink. Where the heck?
Yeah. Oh boy.
And rack your own.
Yeah, I think 8 ball. Yeah, rack and break and roll.
So it's got templates there, and there's a racker underneath.
Okay.
Whatever you want on it.
For 8 ball, I don't mind using the rack.
I don't
For
either.
9 ball, I like to use the
Like the
template.
other template,
the
yeah.
template. And what else is it?
Unique, New York.
The arsonist had oddly shaped feet.
All right. Well,
Are
we're
you-
live.
Are you ready, Jesse?
I am so ready. It's unbelievable. How are you?
I'm pretty ready too.
Nice.
Nice afternoon match.
Yeah, some afternoon pool delight. All right. Look at
All
that.
right. Welcome everybody
Yeah.
to PNW Pool Thing, the Golden Guys edition.
Yeah, look at that. They're just sitting there waiting for us.
Waiting
to
for
let
the
them know it's
pound.
time to play.
Today we got Tom Cross
All
versus
right, I'll do
Robert
it.
Ryder. We're playing 8-ball in a race to 9. Nice handshake. We are going to lag, alternating break. And off we go.
Ooh, man. I was really looking at Robert's lag because that's what's happening on the screen. But I was like, ooh, it's a little hot for a lag. And then it turned out to be really good. So. Way to go, Robert, on your lag.
Okay, off and running. It's kind of nice doing this like pretty early. This might be our earliest match we've ever done.
I think you're right.
I'm still drinking coffee.
Right? Got a little bit too much blood in the caffeine system still yet, but that's totally fine.
Well, and we got a little snow this morning. That was really nice. Hope everyone's being safe, but it seems to have melted now.
Those were some of the biggest snowflakes I've seen in a while.
Yeah, big, fat,
Yeah.
wet snow. Fun stuff. All right. We're doing
we go.
alternating break. Robert won the leg, and we are going to hit it.
Pocket Predators, all right. That's a cool team name. I wonder if that's an apex predator. All right, nice symmetrical break. I really like that. The cue balls kind of ended up, on the end rail, which isn't the most ideal position, but
You got a couple starter balls. Take your pick.
he's got that 6 ball, the 1.
I think I might go for the 1 just to get that 2-7 dealt with right away.
Yeah, you get real crazy, hit the 1 off the 13 and push the 13 into the 7.
That's too crazy.
Yeah.
Nice position on the 1.
Mm-hmm. Do you think that's what he's
Or
gonna do?
maybe take that 2 now.
I don't know. It may not fit in there, but maybe he can stop it on the 1 ball and get at the 2.
Maybe. Or ooh, nice. Stayed in the window.
Mm-hmm. Reminds me of Never-Ending Story where you got to jump between the laser eyeball things. Nice.
Nice roll up.
Mm-hmm. He's a little flat on this ball, which is going to limit where he can get for the 5. But it looks like he just gets to roll forward and it goes past the 8 for the upper left-hand corner.
Do you know what I like seeing in a window, Jesse?
Glass.
Oh, I was going to say a cat.
Oh, I love to see a cat
When
in
I'm
the
out on a
window.
neighborhood walk or something.
Yep. And here's the key shot of this game.
Yep.
Get on this 7. Oh, look at that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, Robert,
Like
coming out swinging.
Right.
That was a good, nice run.
It
for
really was, like
game
the-
1.
And the pattern was really nice.
Absolutely.
Didn't look like you did one of those things where you go for one pattern but you overroll a position and you're like, well, better change my plan.
I was
It
just
was
going
all
to say,
to plan.
I really liked his cue ball control in
Mm-hmm.
that play. Had that 5 gone down, he would have had a look at that 7, and who knows?
Well, it was the trickiness of going from the 3 to the 5 because every fraction of an inch you roll on that shot changes what could happen. So we saw him miss the 5 because he was trying to get that all-important leave for the 7.
Mm-hmm.
But got the leave, so the pattern plays real good. And Tom's got himself in a little bit of a predicament here by over-rolling this position. However, it's not that big of a predicament because...
A lot of balls to hide behind.
Yeah, Robert's painted himself into a corner. So I think the 12 is going to block that 5 for him. And he can't even kick at it, really, because look where
Oh, man.
the 12 and the 14... Hidden behind the 14. 12 is
Yeah,
blocking
that
that
is
kick.
a super tricky one.
Right.
I know. I'm like scanning what's the path? You're going to have to use...
It might be 2 or 3 rails,
it's gonna
to be honest.
Like, that's all I'm seeing is... I see a 3, but...
Well, if you go 3, like, hit... Okay. Oh, he's got the 7.
Oh.
All right.
Well, shit, I totally forgot about the 7.
I know, it's hiding
We're
in
so
plain sight.
hyper-focused on how do you get to the 5.
Right.
Derp. That was a nice play. Got positioned by that side pocket and took away Tom's position on the side pocket.
Yeah, he had a couple balls lined up there. Some
Yep.
get out of jail free cards, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, definitely gonna take this 10.
You got to either commit to using the rail or make sure you don't at all.
He did the universal pool player signal for I'm not sure about it, which is the hand flip.
That's what I was saying.
You just flip that hand up in the air like, what is this?
Yep. You got to commit to one or the other on that kind of shot because you know your cue ball is going away from all your other balls.
With a vengeance.
With a vengeance? Well, I mean, the vengeance is only yours depending on your speed, right? Don't venge yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That works.
Left him a difficult shot.
Yeah, I don't know if you can really see that.
I'm not sure.
The position on the 7, I don't think you can. Zoom. The 9, I think, is blocking the path to bank that 5.
He's doing a double bank here.
Okay.
Pretty adventurous shot. If it goes in,
yeah.
we're going to make some fun noises. Oh, it almost skinned the 9
If
and
it would have skinned the 9, it probably would have gone in with that speed.
It's
that
highly
was
possible.
A really good try, Robert.
Yeah, and he did some good work with his cue ball by getting it kind of in a difficult position. Now, Tom does have the ability to play this 13 off the 7. 7's making that pocket a little bigger. Doesn't need to be bigger when you're that accurate,
that was
though.
a nice roll up. Now you got a position on a 12 that is in a terrible spot. Get that one out of the way.
And that was kind of the issue with moving that 5 that Robert did, because that was kind of an insurance against this 12 going into that pocket.
Okay, I would have rolled up a little bit more forward on this. But he drew it back just slightly, so he's going a different way. I would have taken the 9 first, probably, but...
Well, when you get down to the end of the rack like this, every position matters, because you only got 4 balls to make, get out of position on one of them. You got to...
Make a new plan.
Yeah.
And as somebody in this general Fargo range... Yeah, that happens. You're like, I'm going to do this, this, and this. And then you're like, shit, guess I'm going to do this and this and this. Because, we're not masters of the cue ball like you 600s are.
Well, you can be. You just got to put in the time.
No.
You know how much time I put in.
Yeah, well, you had like a 25-year head start on me.
Well, the majority of that was not actually doing practice. It's just whacking balls.
Whacking something. Oh. All right, let's go, Tom.
Nice.
And you got it, but...
Got the shot. Let's see it again.
Exactly. How do you hit this and make sure you don't hit that 8?
Yeah, you don't want to hit the 8. That's the only thing that could... All right.
Okay, well.
Now the big pocket is Robert's. Get a little bit out of line on the, shooting a 5 in there. It hits the 7 instead. If that happens, it could make it difficult to have a shot on the 7, but...
Yeah, I like it. I was going to say... Just go with the roll. Don't go too hard, but...
He went too hard. He definitely wanted to stay on the right-hand side of the table.
Right. Now he's got a real tricky shot.
Yeah, that's one of those shots you just got to, take your medicine and play something where you're giving Tom a tough time with his 9 ball and you're putting that 7 somewhere that is something you can see
he's going
from
for
anywhere.
the bank here.
And
he's going to nail it.
Wow.
Excellent shot, Robert.
Yeah, sink this 8 for a stylish win, the first rack. Got it.
All right. Robert with the first blood. Tom had an opportunity there. He got to the table a few times. And these guys are only 4 Fargo points apart, so...
How many is that in dog years?
I think it goes down, actually. So I think that's only a 1-year-old dog.
Okay. Yeah.
Like a puppy.
That checks out. I'm not using a magic rack.
They have access to them.
Oh, they're everywhere. There's almost an infestation of them in that room.
Thanks, Michael Joe.
Yep. I love it. I love it.
I know. We always set out a plethora. We're like, what? Oh, actually, they're hanging up inside the wall. Maybe they don't know about them. I took, because we were playing 9-ball the other night.
Oh, I pulled down one of the 8-ball ones.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was breaking a bit the other day. But anyhow, let's see.
All right, alternating break.
Check out this Tom Cross break. Nice controlled break. I like that.
Enhance, please.
Okay, we have some traffic.
Mm-hmm.
Couple different points of traffic. The 7, 13, 10. The 1, 2. Yeah, we've got some things going on. I like it. Gonna see some decision making.
Yep. I have a feeling this is going to be an interesting game and things are going to get rearranged a lot.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you can see... oh, good.
Oh!
Yeah. 8-ball, it's real important to keep that cue ball in the center of the table, because if you end up at that short rail over there, it really limits your options for an opening shot.
Mm-hmm.
But the way he broke it, it was kind of like a break where you intentionally have the cue ball come back to the back rail and bounce off of it. That's one way to keep it from getting kicked around by the rack.
Okay, decision time. We got one solid down. Tom has a ball in hand. Where are you going?
For real.
Well, when I was training with Glenn Atwell,
Mm-hmm.
his swore by, if you have a ball in hand on an open rack, you work the middle of the table first. You go for a side pocket shot first.
Mm-hmm.
It's your best decision making, right?
Right.
Keep your options open.
Yeah, no, I think he took that open shot into the side, and he's going from here, from the 14 to or from the 12 to the 14 or 11.
You can see that 11. You're going to have to put a little spin on it.
Yeah, now this is a good opportunity to break out those 2 balls down there. It's he's still got enough on the table. He's still got the 9 ball right there next to the 8. He can solve that problem. I mean, you got to have a little bit of a draw stroke and not hit the 4, of course. And you're jacked up over the 5, so that makes it a little trickier as well.
Okay.
Well, you accomplished some things there. That 14 ball is now blocking the 5.
And
Robert's got a shot on the gray 6 or the purple 4. Oh, that was nice.
that was nice. I didn't
Yeah.
think he could see it, actually. I thought he was hooked slightly
Real-
behind the 9, but Nope.
That was a real good idea. I just need
Thread
to
that needle.
hit it a little firmer to get those that 5 and 14 to separate, right?
Right, but I'm still impressed that he made that shot.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay.
We're starting to get close to paint yourself into a corner
Right
territory.
now we have some decision making.
You got 2 problems.
You got 3 problems.
Right.
All you got is problems.
Yep.
So what are you doing now?
He could slow roll up on that 1 and hide behind those 2, while giving like enough separation to.
I think he's going.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. That's not so bad.
It's not terrible. No, not at all.
You know, because Tom's still got problems too. He's still got the 14, the 13. Those are tied up.
Yeah, I wouldn't go for moving the 14 yet.
No.
Not until you get that 13 dealt with.
Yeah, so Robert did good by getting that 2 in front of the side pocket, because that kind of limits the things that Tom can do, because he's got a duck. Quack, quack, duck. Not like watch your head duck. All right, he's a little flat on this 11 to like really power forward through it and break that 14 out. And do you really want to, though? Because let's say you break it out.
Again, I wouldn't move that 14. You got it coming off the rail shot on that 14.
Oh, he tried it. It didn't really hurt him too bad.
Yeah, his cue ball where it left.
He broke it out and didn't make a ball. He didn't unnecessarily take a soldier out of the game, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that, in a way, it kind of worked out better for him that it rattled and stayed out. Because Robert's got a tricky proposition here. Because he's got to shoot at this too, but he doesn't want to, because that's an insurance policy in a way. And, you know, he's got a little bit of a line at the edge on the 7. But that's a tricky thing to disturb, because that too is an insurance policy.
Mm-hmm.
So he is banking into the 8. And he's going to give Tom the ball in hand.
But he still got that 13 wrapped up. So.
Right. Well, there's the 10 is a real convenient relieving ball to help him spread that open. And if he does, and the 8 goes by the 5, that's pretty tight. That would be an intimidating shot to take.
Yeah, that's a super slow roll.
Yeah, or you fire it in like real fast and just hope. Looks like he was calculating the angle to see what happens with top spin, maybe a little bit of outside.
Oh.
Not the best, because now the 10 doesn't relieve that situation as well. He's got a...
Yeah, I like where he was going with that, but you had to go at it so much harder.
Yeah, see, I like this. This is okay. You draw off the 10 into these things. You just don't want the cue ball to get hung up behind the 7, blocking it from the 13. So if you draw into it and hit the 7 square and push the 13 down the rail, awesome. Yeah, it was a little timid. Definitely worried about the outcome enough that when he hit the ball, he kind of jumped up a little bit, you know.
Okay, Robert back at the table.
Yeah, when you're trying to play, you know, in this case, he was trying to play 3 different balls, control the outcome of those. And, yeah, they can make you kind of jump up on the shot because you want to see the outcome. I think I probably have my microphone bent away from my mouth hole.
Well, that's not good for people trying to listen to you.
Well, yeah, but it also keeps coffee from getting all over the microphone.
That's true. Oh, nice try. That was the worst possible outcome. However,
Yeah, Tom's got some work to do.
look what happened with that 8-ball.
Yes.
The 5 rolled up on it, and the 2 rolled in front of it. It does not have a path to that side pocket or the corner pocket now.
Even if it goes to this lower right-hand corner pocket, you got to get where the 2-ball is. That's just
That's
silly.
wild, yeah. So,
And he's a little flat
you know,
on this to break out
yeah,
the 13.
he gave him a ball in hand. However, it didn't work out the worst that it could have, with it being the worst of scratching.
Yeah, and this is getting a little tricky for him.
Mm-hmm.
I think he should have had a little bit more angle on that ball in hand shot for this breakout. I think that would have given him
Now he's going to go to kick at it.
much more likely to get some separation. Yep. See, I like how he kicked at it kind of soft. And he got a rail.
That was almost very cool. Yep, he got a rail. That's not a foul.
Yep. Oh, man.
Don't move that 5.
Oh,
Or move that 5, I guess.
Yeah, no, I was kind of thinking shoot the 7.
Right.
Get the cue ball to come off the 7 and make the 13. The 8's tied up. You force him to break that out. But that's not what he did. He did there, though. Don't go in there.
Don't do it.
Oh, man, that's a bummer. Robert went from having this rack kind of cinched up just because he had options to giving the game to Tom. All right.
Tom on the board.
Look at those people.
Oh, hey. Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody. Happy Wednesday.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, middle of the week. What are them Eagles up to? Oh, just sitting on the eggs.
Yep, just sitting on them eggs.
Yep, kind of looking around like, what is going on?
Looks like a nice day in Big Bear.
Yeah.
Looks like the sun is starting to come out.
Mm-hmm.
We might have to go.
Oh, and Big Bear, not here.
No, I'm looking at in that room. Look
No,
at
that's just regular light.
that's just regular light.
Yeah, it's overcast out. And,
I
you
see
know,
sun out there.
they
What
are
you talking
windows.
about? Wish I saw more snow.
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind being snowed in for like 2 days.
That would be kind of fun.
Exactly.
Last year was a lot of fun.
Yeah, we did a puzzle.
Right. Oh.
Oh.
Well, he's made another ball anyway, so.
Yep, those stripes looking pretty tasty.
Damn near scrumptious.
Yum, 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 yum.
I mean, got to be a little tricky getting in and out between the 2, 6 for that 12 ball. Also, the 8 doesn't really have a pocket right now.
The 10 is in a pretty terrible position, but I think with this shot, you can get right on it. Ooh. Okay, now he's thinking go the other way. Get that 12 dealt with or that combo dealt with.
Well, if he's thinking that he's going to try and run this rack, I'll be really curious to see how he makes the 8 ball a little bit. Oh, he made both of them. I'm not sure he wanted to do that.
That's okay. He's got a path to the 10 with this 13 as well.
Right. I mean, I guess if he shoots the 12 last, he can bank the 8.
Yeah.
You know?
And he can take a pretty aggressive bank at that because he's got the 5 as insurance for not scratching. So I like it. Let's go, Robert. You got a path out here, buddy. Let's make it happen. That's one.
Okay.
Roll.
Oh. Need a little bit more bottom, a little bit more force.
who likes to kick it.
I saw him practicing the shot earlier. Kicking at the rails, kind of getting used to the way the spin gets the ball.
And he nailed it.
Practice does that.
Great job.
Excellent work.
1 gold star.
Those little star stickers when I was in grade school, they meant everything.
Oh, he caught the 2.
Right, and he ended up in the drink. He preemptively said no.
Oh. Well. Tom's got 6 balls on the table.
Mm-hmm.
So. And that 3-5 is.
I know this is kind of a tricky thing because you want to break up that little.
Yeah, but this isn't. I don't know if you can do it on this one. I think you like.
No, you got to. You have to. You've got to solve a problem with your turn at the table here. So even if you don't run out, it's a good opportunity to just rearrange some stuff. And that's not too bad, even though he's got a full-on look at the 12 and a possible bank.
I don't know. I feel like I would have shot the 7 with a bunch of draw to solve the problem. And drawn back into it to see what happens there. Because that still would have left the cue ball about where it's at and could have messed up some of those balls towards that other pocket to block it.
Well, see what happens.
Block it.
See what happens is a strategy that
is not.
It's like I would
I
say.
like see what happens. Just shake shit up. See what happens.
All right.
I don't know. I'm kind of a fly by the seat of my pants gal. Makes life more interesting.
Just see what happens.
See what happens.
Because who knows whatever happens.
Who knows whatever happens. Words to live by.
Okay.
Ooh, got a little close. 2.4.
Okay, he's taking off the hoodie.
Oh, must be getting warm in there. We got the
Well.
fireplace on.
Yeah, this endgame strategy is a really interesting thing. Because normally, if you got 5 balls on the table and they have 1, it's a really, you have a lot of options. You can hide behind so many things and cause so many problems for them. And but in this situation, being that 12 is in the mouth of the pocket. Now, Robert's not out of the woods just yet because he's got to make that 12 and get position on the 8. The 5's blocking one corner. The 2 is preventing a path to the other.
Mm-hmm.
And those would be normally the most likely places to try and get shape on the 8 to shoot it into.
Mm-hmm.
So going from the 14.
Yeah, 3 pockets are absolutely eliminated. You're going to have to keep it down on this side.
To go to the other tide.
To go the other tide?
Yep.
Yeah. The tides of the pool table.
All right, let's see what he's going to do here.
I thought it was all
Just a
affected by the
little
moon.
soft. All right.
Okay, don't go crazy here.
I'm not going to go crazy. Are you going to go crazy?
I'm telling Robert, this is a scratch shot all day. You better be careful.
Wait, what's a scratch shot?
If he tries to go for it.
For what?
And cross bank it back up at him, that's a scratch shot. If he tries to kick behind it, he runs the risk of giving ball in hand. Don't like it.
Right.
You gotta be careful. That's all I'm saying. Danger. Go easy. Oh, he almost got it, though.
He really did. That was great.
Put a lot more low on that.
Well, that's the only way he could avoid the scratch.
Right. Well, that's...
The scratch that you were talking about.
Yeah. Wait, what was I talking about?
A scratch.
I'm just kidding. It's too early in the day for me to be forgetting everything. See, that's sun. That is sun.
I know. I just had
Look
to check
at that
it out.
sun.
You can tell the shadows are crisp.
Yeah. You see, sun. Yeah, we might have to
Oh, this is tricky also.
run in there with the with the Jerry Garcia
Well,
curtain.
it's not shining on the table just yet.
Kind of looks like it's starting to make a shadow on that bottom rail.
Yeah. I bet that's darker for us than it is for them. This is pretty tricky. I mean, it's like you got 4 balls in the 8, want to run out, right? But none of these shots are easy, and none of them are really like lend themselves to a super two-way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like where you're like, okay, I like shoot the one into the upper left-hand corner, and if you miss, the cue ball ends up down here. Yeah, he wanted the cue ball definitely on this lower third of the table, just as, safety. I'm
Absolutely.
not let him get an easy shot at the 8 if
Well,
he make a
and
mistake.
he didn't have a super clear shot there. I don't hate what he did there.
No. Now, Robert's going to have a tough time getting this 8 ball if he can't make it or isn't going to attempt to. Or is he going to leave the cue ball to make it tough on Tom? I mean,
I would roll up on this cue ball or on this 8 ball so slow and just leave my cue ball on top of the 8 ball on top of the rail.
Oof, almost. Yeah, I think the best he could have done is maybe double him up on the 4-5. Because, yeah, you shoot the 4 into the 5. The 4 is not going to stay right there. So just give your opponent the opportunity to make a mistake. I mean, that was a tough one to.
Mm-hmm. Well,
All right.
let's see what kind of pattern Tom has worked out in his head here.
Mm-hmm. What's going to be his key ball?
That's one.
What ball is he going to use to get on the 8? That's how you got to play 8 ball. Go. What pocket does the 8 go into?
The one.
And then,
That's what you used to
what
get on
ball
the 8.
do I want to shoot to give myself the position to shoot that 8 into that pocket? So the way he's playing this now.
5 come off the rail, 3 1 inside, 8 ball out. Let's see if that is the way.
No, he's playing for the 3. He does have an angle to.
Roll up on it.
No, I think at this angle you shoot it and get to the left side of that one ball up there. Because
No
to try
way.
and make it into this side, that angle, that's a real touchy shot.
Or, I mean, fine, roll up on it and take the one all the way up into the top left corner. That's fine too. I don't like getting to the other side of it and then having to draw back. You're such a draw.
No, you can
such a
stick it
draw
there.
player.
No, I'm just saying that if he was worried about holding it, and so he undercut it. He was thinking if he cut it, or he was, his muscles were just kind of feeling if he cut it too thin, like if you were to cut it to the right side of that pocket, you're losing your cue ball and you're not going to have a shot on the 1.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what he was worried about.
Yep.
Just
Oh. That kind of stuff is the reason that I started wearing glasses. It was like, okay, you got this like thin cut all the way across the table.
Well, it's also amazing, when all you have to do is make that ball, and you're like, all I have to do is make that ball. It makes it
No.
really tough to make it, And here he's got that shot.
Yep, he's got to take it into the side now.
Yeah, so if you draw a line from that side pocket to that middle diamond on this right-hand short rail, anytime a ball is north of that line, you kind of got to be aware of the fact it's real tricky. And he was right on that boundary. So he took the time it required to make sure that you're not going to miss that shot.
Mm-hmm.
And he did a good job.
Now all he has to do is make this shot.
You said the magic words.
Well, I was just referencing the silly shit we all say in our head and then
Right.
mess up. I know, I do it on the regular.
Well, he's going to probably check out what kind of thin cut he can do to make this. And there is one.
I know. Let's go to the end view.
Yeah. All right, let's see what he does. Well, yeah, this angle makes it look like, ooh, yeah, he's going to try the two-railer. If you play this a little bit short. Oh, he played it a little long. But yeah, if you play
Ooh,
that
but he left him right up on the rail.
Yeah. I play the two-rail, but played a hit like a little bit short on the long rail. So if you miss it, it ends up on the short rail.
Well, he can see a little more of that cue ball than I thought, but this is still by no means an easy shot.
Especially when you're thinking, all I got to do is make that
Oh,
shot.
God. I'm never going to think that again, or anytime I do, I'm going to flog myself.
No, every time you're down on the shot, you're going to be thinking, don't think. All I got to do is make this
Right,
shot.
exactly. Don't think about it. Don't think about it.
Yeah, those are tricky.
Again, not leaving him a gimme. He's going to have to prove it.
Yep.
Where do you keep your money?
In the walls. 'Cause
No,
I don't
in
trust
the
the banks.
oh,
I'm just kidding.
Well, we're buried in the backyard in a coffee
Oh,
tin.
nice.
And Robert got it. All right. Trading some games back and forth, back and forth. Let's get to know our players a little bit, huh? All right, well, Robert is from Tualatin. He's a homegrown PNW pool thing.
Yeah, this is his second time here. He played,
JD?
yeah, Mr. J.D. Fisher.
That's right, that's right.
Played him his first match, and Tom his first match, which was against his son Carson.
That's
A
right.
great father-son match.
Oh, hey, and, yeah, Carson. Let's give a shout out to Carson. See, Robert plays out of the Midway. Tom plays out of the Silver Star. Tom lives in the hills surrounding Vancouver. He's a little bit out there. And he's a little bit out there himself
Nice.
as well. Just kidding, Tom. Just razzing you.
Did the hand flip.
Did the hand flip. What the hell? Can't make a ball.
Yeah, interestingly, Tom Cross's favorite player is Chris Melling. And he says economy of motion, cue ball control is why. Yeah, Chris Melling, he could be a favorite for a lot of reasons, but one of the really interesting things about him is how big his stroke is. He pulls it back to his bridge hand, like, on every shot.
Whoa.
But he just delivers so straight and pure, he can get away with it.
Well, and you love to see Tom getting back into it because he's only back to playing for just over a year after taking a 20-year hiatus. So,
Boy, that would be strange. Like, imagine. I mean, now it's
I don't know.
20 years ago.
I took a 16-year hiatus from playing pool.
But, like, you know, like, you quit playing when the cloth was slower, the rails were different.
Like, yes.
You know, and then you
Did
come back to
Simona's
it.
cloth even exist?
Yeah.
Diamond tables sure didn't.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. They've been around since the 90s, though.
Yeah, but who all had it? It wasn't a regular
Right.
thing that just bars would have.
Okay, so he's got to kick this in. Well,
Okay, well, you got a lot of stripes up in the business down here.
a lot of stripes up in the business.
Yeah, look at all this business down
Oh.
here. It's business time. Like, this is like a mullet. Look at this party in the back. Just business. No, I'm switching it. What Cliff says Simonis is around since the 1600s.
Oh yeah, no, it's been around forever.
Well, okay, I understand
but like
that,
the blends of the cloth and what they're used for has been shifting over time. It's
Well-
like 760, 860, all these other things like standards for their cloth.
So you
changed.
think bars in the early 2000s all had Simonis cloth on it? Because when I was playing in bars
No, like the.
in the early 2000s, it was all bar boxes. You know,
I think it was more like
valleys.
Simonis was more what you would find at the upper most competitive levels of play. But you go to the bar and it's like shag carpet. It's just that Simonis is filtered down to the more casual levels.
I'm just imagining
Or Simonis style cloth.
like
where
a really fancy pool table in a castle, like in the 1600s.
Right.
I'm gonna have to read up on my history of pool, where
Oh, Clifford,
lords and ladies playing pool back in the.
Clifford is saying they made ship sails
Oh,
for pirates. I
Yeah.
hope. Yar. Okay, we got a nice cut shot here, and it. Oh! He pointed at it to use the wizard wand.
Exactly,
The
use
wizard
the
wand
force.
method of going in. Yeah. I
Just zap
command
it.
you.
Zap it, Harry.
Well, better start planning for that 7. Which it looks like maybe perhaps he's thinking bank shot.
Do it.
Yeah, let it ride. Take a nice bank shot.
And it'll take away his duck too.
Oh yeah, and then use that 11 to kind of slow down the cue ball to leave yourself position on the 3 in the same pocket. Come on now.
Oh, that was a
Ooh.
nice try.
I really liked what he was thinking. It was a nice aggressive maneuver.
Yeah, it was.
Now, if I'm Tom, I mean, get this 12 out of there. The 11-13 is a cinch. I mean, the 11-9, the 13 is still there.
14's kind of wonky, but I agree with you. You got a shot on the 12 now. Take it.
Yeah, the 14 is way down there. You got to plan on how you're going to get there. But yes, get this 12 out of there. Okay.
Yep. Roll up on that. Replace that 9 with your 11.
I'll be curious. Does he have a plan here? Because on this shot,
I certainly don't. I just want it to go in.
See,
But
gotta
not
have
that, not the 11.
You got to have a very specific plan when you got 4 balls left or 5 balls left. You didn't want to make that. You don't want to be stuck with these shots. That second ball, he was kind of hoping it would made up so he'd have a duck to make it easy to get position on these other things.
Mm-hmm.
But in a shot like that, well, if you wanted to stay up, where do you want it to stay up?
Yeah, and taking this bank on the 13 is like, that's a lot of angle. I'm not the hugest fan of that.
Right. Like if I was able to sit on his shoulder and whisper into his ear, I'd say, hey, shoot at this 14. Hit the top edge of it. Put the cue ball somewhere up near that corner or definitely up.
Lay
on
it
the-
up.
Yeah, lay it up.
Go for a layup here.
Bounce that ball off that rail.
Maybe
Leave him with a tough
maybe
shot.
he heard you.
His hand kind of looks like a face hugger. Okay. Well, one thing is that, yeah, Robert's got to do some work here to get this cue ball in a position for that 3.
Right. Three's the problem child now. Of course, it's red.
Now, the way I would do it is I'd hit this 7 with a pretty good draw stroke and come off this long rail and bounce over there for a shot on the 3 in the lower right. I'm not expecting Robert to do that.
That's a hell of a draw shot.
Well, that's, to me, I'm like, oh, this
Did I
looks
say
fun.
Shaw? Draw shot?
A draw shot.
I don't know. You know what I meant.
Mm-hmm. He can cut this 3 down to the lower right. The cue ball can go 2 rails behind that cluster,
I think
and
that's
even
what he's
bounce,
looking
and then
at.
even bounce up towards center table and hide behind the 8. Yep. All right.
Taking a break. It's getting a little toasty in the room. We had the fireplace on since it was snowing earlier for about a hot second. But now we've turned it into a sweat lodge. And we don't need any old guys passing out in there.
All right, so it looks like he kind of did the opposite shot where the 3 did that path.
Opposite day.
And that works as just as well. But he's got the 13 and the 8 to hide behind if he wants to just kind of roll into this 11 and bounce off the short rail. So
Well, you got to break him up somehow. Looks like he's going to put some power on this. Or?
Nope, that's what he did. Just don't scratch.
Oh, I thought he was going to get the cliffhanger again.
Oh, wouldn't that have been fun?
Like he got on that 9 earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of cliffhanger, I think it was Sylvester Stallone's birthday in this last couple days. He's like 70, upper 70s or something.
Right.
Okay. Robert's got a line on it.
Mm-hmm. Extend this lead by another game. Nice.
Survey says yes.
We asked a bunch of people what comes after 2. They all said 3.
No, I was going to say 90% of people said 3. We have 4 other answers. All right. Let's check out.
Oh, the deer is still wearing the...
We haven't. Yeah, we didn't. Well, it's wintertime.
yeah.
We got snow today. He's still got his winter hat. What did we decide that deer's hat is made out of?
Other deer?
His friend Randy.
Right. All right. Eagles just chilling in the background.
Tom just chilling in the background.
Yep.
Back to Robert break. Again, we're doing alternating break. In a race to 9, 8 ball. What do we got? Like a hundo in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
But I like it. Couple 400 somethings.
Yep.
Like,
Some afternoon delight.
you just keep saying that. Like, I don't think that's what people are tuning into. I don't think that means what you think it means.
Isn't it a Gordon Lightfoot song?
Yeah, do you know what it's about?
about just having a pleasant afternoon.
No, it's not. I mean, yeah, it is, but I mean, like a really pleasant. I mean, think the most pleasant that you can think of. Oh, now you understand what.
Oh, yeah.
When
like,
you keep saying, thanks for
like
tuning in for the afternoon delight, everybody.
No, it's like on like a day that's like mildly warm and you get a nice cold club sandwich.
Nope.
No? All
Nope.
right.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, so. Okay, so with this pattern here, getting a shot. Okay, so you can go from here to get a look on the 7. From the 7 to the 1, from the 1 to the 6, and then the 2. Still got some stuff to break out.
Yeah, that 2 is looking pretty whack. 6 isn't great.
Let's see. Kind of trying to see if that cue ball can hit the 7 without touching the 9. Just looking at that 6 ball to make sure it goes by.
Yeah, Tom has such a big, like, stroke for putting, like, I always think he's going to hit so much harder than he does. Which is fine. I just am like, oh, man, he's going to put some powerage on this one.
No.
And then he's like, woo, nice and easy.
Yeah, if he was trying to come to the 6 after that shot, he did a really great job, right? It's just a little tricky reaching over the 9 like this. Just got to hold it for that 2. Oh, real close. Real close. I think he still had the 2 also.
Yeah, I think so. I think that was your path to the 2.
Yep. Just would have to have had not gotten stuck behind the 9 and get the right angle to pop out for the 8, but
okay, well,
it was there.
What's your starter ball here? Of your stripes. Where are you going? You gonna take that 13? I'm taking that 13.
I'm going to give this a little
I
bit
don't
more
hate that angle
thought.
into the side. That 9 into the other side looks pretty juicy as well.
No, I think I'd take the 9 and then shoot the 11 into the 6 and hide the cue ball behind the 15.
Nope, I like it. That's probably how I would have started too.
Well, how are you going to solve the 11-15 sitchy?
I'm going to worry about that a million years from now. I'm a 400. I'm just kidding. Yeah, that I don't know. I also kind of like using the 11 as my push it into that corner behind the 6 and leave a cue ball up in the middle of that mess as a safety. That's probably how I would use that. Okay. This is a nice little pop.
Yeah, and I mean, it's
nice. Okay, well, if you're going to go forward on this, there might be a combo bank.
There could also be a serious paint yourself into a corner situation.
I'm rooting for combo bank.
Combo bank?
Remember that sweet kick combo I made when we were playing last night?
Mm-hmm.
That was cool. Again, got to get practiced up. We got some big shit coming up. Oh! He wanted to roll forward and just catch that bottom short rail.
For the combo bank?
For the combo bank, because that's what he was going for. Okay. Your Tom, you get that 2 out your fucking way right now. I mean, your way. My bad.
It's a pretty serious way it's in, so don't feel bad. But
I'm gonna try to.
Well, yes, but also only if you can move the 8 also. Like maybe put the cue ball more center of the table so you push the 8 out. The 6 is right there, so
Yeah.
I think you can get to the 1 from the 6 in so many ways. Because see now,
But how do you get back
now
to the
you're
8 now?
now he's flat on the 1, so his unless he follows it pretty good, or
Mm-hmm.
he's just kind of limited himself to ways he can get from the 6 to the 8. And you're straight in here. So what are you going to do? You're going to draw it back and get above the 11?
You're going to have to use a bunch of side and come off that rail and try to drill into it.
Right. And
you're and that's really risky because with having to use the amount of English it's going to require to make that scenario happen, you risk not potting the ball.
like the proper way to get shape on this shot here is to draw it up the long rail to shoot the 8 down in the lower right. That
Yes.
But
that's hard.
Well, yeah, but it's the shot. I mean, you can go inside 3 rails, but oh my goodness.
How did he even get through that?
That was incredible.
Oh, the pool gods be smiling on you today, Tom.
Yeah,
Holy cow.
He pulled that off.
Whoa.
But like 100 shots doing it that way and 100 shots drawing it up the rail.
Obviously,
Yeah.
you're not going to be able to hit that again in 100 shots. Wow, that was impressive.
Oh.
Oh man, what a bummer ending for after that crazy shot. Mark it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's a win. Scratch on an 8 ball. Can't be doing that.
All right.
Unfortunate, Tom. You had that game, buddy.
Sure did. Yeah, that was sure a cool way to get on that shot. I was just like, but the way I would do it is because I can do it that way.
Mm-hmm.
But
you're like
yeah.
200 points better than these guys, so you can't hold everybody to
right.
your
No, it's just
standards.
like instead of if you don't have the draw stroke that makes you feel like that's the best way to get there, he did the right thing and he came up and he's like, I got to make something happen, and he did.
Yep, totally.
And
it wasn't awesome. Thread the needle.
Ooh, got the 4-railer.
Boom,
And
one
the
of each.
14. Okay, we get to see some more maneuvering.
Yep, 5 games in. Still a bunch of games to play. What are you hearing?
The robot vacuum.
No. Go to your home, robot wife. You're just going to kick cat food all over the place, and then I'm going to have to vacuum after you.
Yeah, and that's if all it kicks all over the
Who's
place.
got a Roomba?
And who's got a cat that barfs a lot and a Roomba? Just smearing barf all over.
And cat food.
Right.
That spinning thing just catches the dry cat food and makes it go flying everywhere. Okay, anyway.
If you do have a Roomba, never use it on your pool table. It prematurely wears out the cloth.
Heard.
Right. Sorry, that's the Roomba
Okay.
doing its little routine at home.
Sent that cue ball flying up the table.
Hey,
Got a touch on the 11. Oh, no, that's a ball on hand.
Sometimes a Roomba interrupts your afternoon delight.
Oh, my God. Quit saying that. If you want afternoon delight, you got to subscribe to the PNW Pool Thing OnlyFans.
Oh,
doesn't exist yet.
I know a lot of people.
Nobody wants to see that.
They want to see my feet. I do have nice feet. I could start a foot. Well, anyway, look at this nice shot on the 2. All right. Shooting this 3 is going to get that cue ball moving in towards the 8-9 situation.
Yeah,
And you got a 1-5 situation.
I was going to say that 1-5 situation is. Ooh.
It is like that, I agree. Okay.
Hate it.
Now, unless Tom disturbs those things, like if you make the 3, you got a reasonable shot at this 5-1. There's some things that can happen, but first and foremost, we'll see what Tom does here. Is he going to go for that 15? He can go for the 12 and run into the 13 and solve one of his problems. However, it's kind of unpredictable, like exactly how well it would solve it. It might just change one problem for another.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it is Tom's shot on the 3.
Okay, yeah, he's going to use that rail and try to come at that 5-1 from that way.
All right.
That could be cool. Let's see how it turns out.
He's going for the breakout rather than the combo. And stirred some things up.
A little bit.
He's given himself a chance to play a good safety or something. Not seeing too many aggressive shots right here, or too many offensive things he can do. Outside of some sort of fantastical carom situation.
I would go with that 5. You got to get that out of there.
Yeah, he's probably just going to hold the cue ball where it's at. Yep.
Well, you got the 1 out. Okay, you got to get something out of there. Get it out in the open.
The question is...
'Cause there's a lot of clogged pipes down there.
Yeah, Robert can see the 15. I think he would have rather bounced out just enough to hide behind the 5 a bit, but...
Yeah, that's real thin, but he got it. Now he's got the 13.
Yeah. It's going to send the ball up table a little bit. He might be able to run into the 6. The 12 might slow it.
I was looking at that 11. Maybe I would have shot at that 11 because it would have all the way up there. Would have kept your cue ball down on that corner. Now you gotta. Hopefully we see like a 3 or 4 ball combo, but that's just me. You know, I was like a million wacky combos.
I do. This is a nice wacky combo.
Yeah.
Got some range on it. Got to be accurate here. I don't think he's going for it.
No, he is not.
All right.
That's good.
He's saying, you know what, Robert? You stir some things up.
You go with that 11 right now. Oh, he going for the 4 ball combo. Oh, hell yeah. Just like I wanted to see.
He's not taking Tom's he's not taking Tom's bait. I think Tom is maybe trying to bait him into moving that 11 for him. But
not today.
You know, Tom on that previous shot still left him with a combo situation between that 1 and 6. So not all the problems are solved just yet. Yeah, now he's got an opportunity here. He can shoot this 5 and break up the 8, 11. However, after doing so, you're definitely probably going to have a 1-6 combo to deal with. So that 8 might go by the 11 Well, no, I don't think it does because he's hitting it with some outside. Yep. Okay, so he's got the 1-6 combination.
Okay. He made room.
At distance. Yeah, this is one of those shots you could win the rack if it's done well. You could lose the rack.
I'd
if
go
it's not.
medium at a medium pace here.
Nice medium pace,
Oh,
wasn't it?
because
and-
yes, he would have had a shot on that one afterward. That's a nice try. And Robert's got a cluster F going on down here.
Yeah, but it also gives him plenty of opportunities to hide behind things.
Oh yeah, you can put Tom in
do
jail.
some strategery.
Well, let's see what he's got.
Oh, I wonder if he called that. He's
walking around like he did.
Oh,
So
look at this. Yeah. Cool. Another combo situation. Okay, he's dealing with that little cluster F pretty well, right?
yeah, F that cluster F.
All right, does he do 10 or 12 here?
10
Okay. As long as he draws it back a bit.
or rolls forward a bit.
That's so true, too.
Boom, he went for the draw.
Mm-hmm.
His last forward in that corner did not work out. Maybe he's a little gun shy. Same deal. Draw or
Ooh,
push.
got a good piece of that. I know he didn't want to end up on the rail.
Ooh, yeah, that makes
This
it a
is
little more
fine.
tricky.
This is good. Just roll it in, make it, and take your medicine and shoot the 8 on the side. You can even roll forward a bit more. Nice, nice. Yeah, he's giving himself, look at that. He has a much more
Yep, you can see.
cozy look at it because that opening of the pocket gives him access to the
Yep.
more of the ball.
Totally.
Just take your time and make this.
And good night. Put that baby to bed. Okay, Tom, I'm going to suggest, hey, buddy, take a player break. Take a break. Get up, walk around, get out of that room, get some fresh air. You gotta change that mindset. You're doing good.
What's that eagle up to?
Oh, just rolling those eggs around.
Just re-nestling. Yeah, it's interesting. She's got to get up and stretch out a little bit. And then
And she got
it looks like they definitely do this back and forth thing to get them cradled on top of their feet against their little, like...
the little chicken legs,
Well, they got that...
chicken wing, like those meaty thighs.
well, yeah, when it's egg season, both the eagles lose some feathers on the underside of them, so they have a warm patch to heat them eggs. I forgot what that patch is called.
Well,
Like a hatch and patch. No.
the old hatch and patch. Is that what you ordered up from Amazon, by the way?
Right.
It was a hatch and patch for seeds.
Oh, I did order a heating pad from. Yep, you're right.
Yeah, a heating pad for seeds.
Yeah.
Yeah, did. Oh, well, I'm going to be calling it the hatch and patch from here on out. Okay. Tom, surveying.
I like the solids here.
Yeah, me too. Even
Just
with,
because, like, you can shoot that 7 into the stripes and make the 2, perhaps. Yeah, I went for that 4, so now he's made the solids extra delectable for Robert Ryder.
and
I mean, the stripes are great, but yeah, the 13, 15 is just something to be concerned about. Because there's not too many things to get to them off of, other than like the 10, but that's a long range shot. The 12, yes.
well, it'll be interesting to see when he gets there how he's going to handle that 3 ball. 7 also. I mean, this is not just a gimme rack. You got issues.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice confident
Yeah,
shot
hit,
there.
hit that real well. Definitely noticeable.
Kablam.
Yep. Good confidence.
We all
stroke on
love
that
it
one.
when the pool ball makes that noise in the back of the pocket. So satisfying.
Yeah, like if you're smashing zombies with a cricket bat, you really felt like you hit it right in the sweet spot.
Yeah, that's like a swish in basketball, right?
Mm-hmm. Brian in the chat.
Oh, haven't even.
Thank you for the nice words.
Yeah, well, thanks everybody for tuning in on your Wednesday afternoon. Not gonna say that other word that goes with that.
Well,
Be weird like Jesse.
ooh, interesting.
Oh yeah.
Player 11 has been removed from the game. So,
The Squid Game.
yeah, that's an interesting development for the Stripes. Because that problem down here in the lower right
Has been eradicated.
has been solved in favor of the solids. However, that 8 is still kind of tricky. You can use the 2 ball, shoot the 2, have the Q hit the
just
14.
kinda bump it.
There's some things that can happen, but you got to be real specific about what's going to happen off this 7.
Yeah, well, Tom definitely looking in a pickle. He's got some issues. And you just gotta take them one at a time, right?
Yep. There is another thing he could do. Oh, he's Stripes. Or no, is he cutting the 2?
No, Tom is solid. Stripes.
Okay.
Because he went for that in the side, and then Robert took it.
Okay,
So
so he
he's
just
just
laid
playing
that
the
up.
safety.
Yep, he just laid
I
that
don't
up.
mind it. Get it out of there. Get yourself a better angle. This is 4-ball combo.
No, see, this isn't too bad because he's got a
Which is our record for this series.
a 4-ball combo. They were all like wired.
Oh,
up.
or just, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Oh no, he's rolled a little far. This getting on that 8 is going to be a little tricky. But
Yeah.
yeah, because I don't think the 8 really has legit pocket. Period.
Yeah, well, try to use the rail and break them up. No.
Oh no, he's got a bank.
Yeah.
He's got a bank down by here at the 15.
And not scratch.
Well, we saw what he did earlier. He put a little bit of draw on it and didn't scratch.
That's true. So he knows.
Yeah.
He knows what to do.
Yeah. So he's down here looking at it. Yep. Called it. Ooh. Just hit a little full.
Okay.
Or it was closer to that 14 than we thought.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
'cause
looked
it
like
ca-
it was
He went to bank it.
right
and
up on it.
it hit the 14 then. All right. Now, if you're Tom here, there's no point in going for the 10 right now.
No.
I would take the 13, to be honest, then the 14 has a pocket.
Yeah, I feel like I would probably start with a 13 as well, but but this is okay.
Yeah, this isn't too bad. He's closer to the 10 than he was on the last shot, so...
I'd go for the 10 here.
Yeah.
You got to make it, though, because
Oh, yeah.
you can't leave him here. Can't leave him up there.
Like, if you're afraid to shoot the 10 on the shot, I don't know if you should be playing matches. You should be practicing. But shoot the 10. You got the 9, the 12, but you got to get that 13 out of the way for the 14, so.
Okay, congratulations. You have the same shot on the 10. Are you going to take it?
Well, this is great. This is great. So
I agree. I think this is great. I mean, you might even be able to take the 9 from that angle, but I still would take the 10 here. You got to deal with that 10.
Well, I can see why there's a little bit of apprehension with this, because there's a 50-yard line you can get on where you're on the 50-yard line for both the 9 and the 12, kind of like here.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
This is 9 all day, because you can play this two-way. You just use some follow. And
9? You mean up in the upper left or lower left?
Lower left.
That's a tougher cut than the 12. Plus the 12, you can follow it and leave it tough for the 8 if you don't make it. As long as you don't scratch.
Oof.
Oh, he just gave it to Robert. He moved the 9 ball with his hand. He has conceded that rack. Okay.
Maybe you should go in and change the music. I think you should.
At the very least, I might have to turn it down.
Not that we're trying to shark Robert or anything, but Jesse did not ask them what kind of music they would like. And it's been very much the same thing over and over. So, I'm going to move on to some shout-outs. Did you know that Robert Ryder makes billiard books and sells them on Barnes & Noble and Etsy.com? So you can go ahead and check his wares out. He also professionally cleans pool tables if you have a pool table and need it professionally cleaned.
Yeah, I think he goes around and does a number of pool establishments, does like all their tables, right?
Yeah, he does that, but he also has clients, in-home clients that he services once a month.
Nice.
He was telling me. So, yeah, RyderPublishing.com is Robert Ryder's.
He does a lot of stuff.
He does a lot of stuff, which is cool. Again,
Yeah. Like to see people being retired.
Keep it in
and
the
doing
pool
it right.
community. There's so many different occupations that
Oh, yeah, for sure. I
appeals to. So
found some really great people to finish out the garage that was recommended by Dizzy.
right,
Dizzy Wilson recommended
Oh,
them. They're
and
terrific.
just awesome guys.
Yeah. So.
Father-son combo. Yeah, they're doing a great job out there.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, if you are in the need of a service, think about supporting someone in the pool community. Reach out to us. Reach out to on Facebook. People know people. Just talk. What do you know? Okay. Tom needs to pick it up.
You guys got some ground to cover to be competitive in this match. An alternate break. Well, it's not like people are running racks, really, so and the score reflects the rack hasn't really been a deciding factor. Or having the break.
Oh, just caught the 11 there.
Hey, Cliff, the sound is not a soundboard. I can actually play the mouth harp.
Yeah, that was live.
Right. Yeah, unplugged.
Not the soundboard.
Yep, White Jesse unplugged.
He's a one-note show.
Right. Yeah, imagine like an open mic night at a coffee shop. and
Oh my God, no.
Somebody gets up to say a poem, and it's a one-word poem, and they just get up. Procrastination. Right. Okay. That was an interesting shot. I said, let's see what you do with it. Now, one thing that could have made that a little bit more effective, just hit it so it's closer to the pocket. But yeah, he did a good job, so I think he was trying to get him to move those.
Yep.
Okay, and move those he did.
Yep. That 10 is like a little, but Tom has some shots here. So let's go. He's looking at that combo first. But yeah, you got to do something.
It is true. It does have to do something.
You're down 5 games. You got to make it happen. Although I'm not opposed to also buckle down and make sure that if you're not making a shot, your safety game has got to get locked in.
Or just go full Helen Keller and close your eyes and just start blasting.
This is 8-ball, not 9-ball. That tactic is not. I don't even think Helen Keller had to close her eyes, technically.
No. Or her ears.
Advantage.
Right.
Right?
Yeah, I think if I were in this situation, I would just do what I could to just throw sand in the gears, you know?
Absolutely.
I'm just going to become a pain in the ass.
Yes. I can see that of you.
Yep. That was pretty good. Right?
Yep, now you own that pocket. That
Yep.
that 3 doesn't go there anymore. I like it. That's why I'm a fan of, if you can't make it, playing a layup. Lay it up.
Yeah, I mean, there's an aggressive shot. If you can slice the 6 in with some inside, you can come back and kind of bust some stuff up. But
let's see if you bust it.
it's aggressive and inadvisable. Oh, got a trouble with the bridge hand. Where do you put that hand?
It's weird. It's awkward.
Oh, you know what you can do? You can draw off the 1 into the 6 and make that. Still doesn't solve your problem down here in this other corner, though. Right?
Yeah?
So wait. Is it a feather in your cap, or is it a problem you just created?
No, hand flip says.
Yep, hand flip says no. You tied your 1 up behind the 12. You froze yourself to the 3.
That's a regular shit.
Maybe you can thin off the 3 into the 13 a little bit. Let's see what he's going to do.
Try it.
All right.
Oh, almost made the 2? Okay.
Ooh.
But also...
You don't want to make the 2 there, though.
No.
No, you need your soldiers on the field right now. You're done, gone, painted yourself into a little bit of a corner.
All right, Tom.
All right, I was going to say Tom's looking real good for options on this game, but that really narrowed him down.
I was just going to say, you overruled it, buddy.
All right. Just push the 14 into the rail and leave the cue ball on the short rail. You want to cut it a little bit so it doesn't have a shot on that 3. But there you go. That was nice. That was actually better. Cross it like that.
Yeah.
So he's not moving the 3. He's not shooting at the 2 unless it's a kick. I think
I'd shoot at the 2.
Yeah, that's what he's got. Yeah, the kick. But on a shot like that, you want to leave the 1 as an option. So maybe he decides to try and move it. Oh, wow.
Nice. Whoa, Robert, what a friggin' shot, bro.
Right.
You got it on the 3. Awesome.
Right.
But what about that 1?
Right.
Wham.
Yeah, so ultimately Tom's defensive maneuver played off real well just because he now has to pull off some miraculous situation here. But yeah, the safe he played, if he had left the 1 as an option for Robert, he could have gone for that and broken that out. He's going to do that here anyway, though, so it's just same situation, just a couple shots later. Let's see what he does here. Okay, kick behind it, and that's nice. That's real nice. Let's see. So he's got the 15, 10, or the 11. Which one will he shoot at?
Looks like he says 11. And he leaves in the bank.
Well, all right. Well, be curious to see. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's going to try that bank, but I'll be curious to see how he plays the cue ball. Where is he going to go to try and get on this 8? Because,
Ooh!
And he did there. I think he got there. I think it could have gone by that 11.
I think so too.
Wow.
Okay,
All
Tom.
right. Well, Tom's thankful.
You've got a spread. I don't want to see you start with that 10, buddy. You're starting with that 9. It is right there.
It's in the middle of the table, yeah.
Get it out of the way. What do you got this?
But what after the 9, do you think?
Take whatever you want. Whatever pattern you want. I'd probably go 10 after that. Then bam, bam. Take that one up in the side. Work that back around. But it's your closest ball. It's in the middle of the table. It's going to hinder you on moving around. You got to get it out of there. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. The
Next.
12 and the 15. I mean, it's a tender hit to leave yourself for the 12 here. You just don't want to overroll it in any sort of way. And he did overroll it. Still got an option to play a shot.
Yeah, you take it
all
the way up.
To get himself back at the table.
And if you botch it, you leave your cue ball down here behind the 8.
I think you do that yeah, exactly. Draw it. You need to keep your cue ball behind the 8 no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
Offense, defense, that's what you got to do.
Absolutely.
There you go.
Yep. Nice. Okay. So what do you think he's going to do here? You think he's going to try to masse around it? It's a long masse, but you could do it.
Yeah, this distance and range, the masse is it's definitely an option.
It's on the table.
Yeah, it is all on the table.
Unless you jump it. Then it's
Yeah.
off the table.
Right.
Oh, you like that?
I do. I do.
Gotcha.
Wouldn't mind if I didn't. So he's looking at this 2 rail. And that's not out of the question. The only thing that makes it a little bit difficult is because the cue ball is closer to that short rail.
Mm-hmm.
It's shortening up quite a bit, so got to lengthen it. But that's what he's doing, yeah. It shortened up. See, it shortened up.
Yep. Okay, Tom, here is your chance. You have a ball in hand.
Mm-hmm.
You have 4 balls on the table, but in reality, you have 3 because one's a gimme.
Yeah, so the reason it shortens up like that is because when the cue ball is really close to the rail, you shoot it into the rail, it's a sliding cue ball when it hits the rail.
You better use a little bit of draw here.
He's going to use a lot. No, he didn't.
Perfect.
It was that phenomenon you were talking about earlier. He looks like he's about to juice it, and then he... All right. Outside spin. Go 2 rails, 3 rails.
Okay. Cool.
Now, he might double check this and go for the 12 first, just because the position for the 11's automatic.
Yes.
Getting to the 8. Well,
Absolutely.
You don't have to do too much more than
No, you take the
stop
12
on the 11.
12 first. That's the play here.
Mm-hmm.
You use the 11 to take that 8 into, like, take your pick. If you use, you can get a good position. I'm looking at 3.
If you draw it a little bit with some outside and get directly on the long rail, well, then you can just roll forward.
Nicely done.
See, it's hard to go wrong. Stop it.
You stop it.
Ah. Just give it a nice little
Pop.
stoppy, punchy thing. Bounce off the rail
Stoppy
just a
punchy
little bit.
thing.
Yeah, let's see. He's going. I think he's going to try and 2-rail it out of there. Yeah. That's also very viable. It's just a little bit more cue traveling.
Okay, but he stayed on the line.
He really did, yeah.
And that was beautifully executed.
Mm-hmm.
Now, take your time and make this ball. You need this.
Ooh, it went in.
And he gets it. Nice out, Tom.
All right, Robert's break. Oh, we got 2 eagles in there.
Enhance.
Yeah, you can see those 3 eggs. What a mighty omelet they would make.
Oh, my God.
I'm kidding.
They're protected, Jesse.
I know.
You would go to jail for the rest of your life if you made an omelet with one of those eggs. Oh, look, she's eating a fish.
Oh, nice. He brought her a fish.
He brought her a fish.
Oh, nice.
What a good mate.
Right.
Where's my fish, Jesse?
We got pulled pork. How about that?
I know, but I made you the pulled pork.
Right.
You can't give my own meat back to me.
Well, I'm the one who's been sitting on the eggs.
I wonder what's going to be hatching out of those. Some kind of PNW pool thing.
Right. Okay, let's check out this break. Nice. Look at that. Controlled the cue ball. Got a ball on the side. On the rail, but it's not the end of the world.
No.
Yeah, got some good options here. Once again, stripes and solids both have their benefits and, unbenefits.
Okay, he says. Solids look good.
And what are you doing with the 3-5? I mean, for that matter, yeah, where are you going from
What are
here?
you doing right now for that?
Right. Got kind of funny on everything here. All right, just going for that.
Oh, that's very risky. Ooh, he got it, though.
Look how well he got it.
Oh, wow. Because I was thinking, even if you manage to avoid the scratch on that, you're going to end up in the middle of all those stripes.
All I see here.
But he ended up getting positioned
Yep.
on the 6 somehow out of that.
Okay, go
That
3
was
rails.
Nice. Go 3 rails?
Get some serious boogers on this and go
Oh, yeah.
3 rails around to take the 3-5 combo. Got to get perfect on
I
it.
hate that saying, put boogers on it.
Well, I mean,
Put some muscle. Use those muscles. Here you go.
there it is.
Here you
Yeah.
go.
That's what I'm talking about. Overrolled it a little bit, but now it's going to get even weirder. Got to back cut this 3 to make the 5 and go
Avoid
up
that.
table and back down table. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, no big whoop. Let's
Nope,
go.
no big whoop. No. Just a mild whoop. Like a little tiny whoop. Whoop.
Minimal whoop.
Oh,
he almost got it.
Yeah, I would have had to put some inside on that to double that corner a little bit more.
That was good shooting, though, Robert.
Yeah.
I was really impressed getting on that
Yeah.
6 and making that 2.
Yeah, you could definitely see the ideas. Being like, oh, here's the idea. And they're all good. That was a tricky shot, that last one.
Mm-hmm.
But
Totally.
but getting from the 1 down there on the combo, nice. Slightly overrolled it, but yeah, it was like, that's it. That's the one.
Jamster says he's wants to play the winner.
Nice. I think
Man, we got
JD was also saying something about that.
yeah. Well, Jamster, shoot,
Ooh, almost
shoot
got
us a
him.
message. Like we'd love to have you on the stream, and but are you of the golden variety? That's the question. Okay, I'm looking to take this 12 all the way down, or is he taking the 11? He said 12. Ooh, cut that.
All right. Well, hasn't left
Ooh,
anything.
yeah, but he ended up blocking
Right.
that straight path to the 5. There is a
You got to kick into the 5
kick.
here.
Yep, kick into the 5.
Yeah. You got to kick in the 5. You want Tom to be the one to break that up. The 310. Oh, if you can roll slowly into the bottom side of the 5, you can make a legal hit and get stuck behind the 5. That's kind of like a one pocket shot.
So dirty.
Yeah. It's delicate. I've
I'd
seen
love
it
to see it.
done. I've seen it done.
No, he's going this way. He's going into the 3.
Well, that's probably because he doesn't want to open that bottom right-hand corner.
Well, he's actually looks
For
like he might be
Tom.
trying to go 2 rails behind the 3.
That's good. That's good. I like that. Just got to make sure something
Yeah, I
hits
like that too.
As long as you don't get a no rail foul, yeah. Okay, nice.
Yeah,
oh, now he owns that
wow.
pocket.
Yep. Freaking putting a hotel on boardwalk there. Oh, Tom's gonna say no, not today. I'm gonna use them both and try to get in there, and he does.
Oh, nice. He cleared the vermin.
They pulled the trailer out behind
Okay,
the,
what are you
the
doing?
Hilton.
What are you doing here? You're gonna. Oh,
Boom.
that's interesting. Okay, decided to go 12, then 13. So,
I just
This
hate
is-
that 11 ball
well, this
out
is
there
delicate
in
shot.
no man's land.
for real, but it's delicate because you know where you put that cue ball for the shot on the 13 is going to determine everything.
Okay. You
So see here now, you can make
I'll-
the 13, but you got to roll forward, and it's.
and I would like to push that 8 again into that rail a little bit too.
Oh, I don't think you're pushing the 8 into the rail from this angle.
Maybe. What did I say, Jesse? Oh my God. Who's sucking a lemon now? I'm gonna go get another one and make you suck it. Yeah, I like this. And that's what I'm saying is you can either stop it or roll slightly forward and you got great Well, that was unfortunate. But I would have done everything exactly the same. Can Robert make him pay? Oh.
See, that was the shot. You just, the 3 has to go down, but he did a real good job
of getting back down there to get a shot on that 5 that is also not in a great location.
Well, we all know what that's like when you're cutting a ball down the short rail, going back and forth lengthwise on the table and getting the right angle on that. Yeah, we all know how that feels when you're not really comfortable with it. And right there, it looked like he felt comfortable with the angle he chose. It was a pretty good one. Just, maybe he was like, oh, you can hang a ball? Well, hold my beer.
I seriously doubt that's what he was.
No, that's totally not what happened at all.
Yeah, no one's playing to lose here.
Right.
Oh, God. Baby Tom is. No. Yeah, boy.
Oh, no. If you don't do it, and by it, I mean put a ball in the jaws of the pocket and practice leaving it around, getting shape on all sorts of different places around the table.
That's why
they
so
get really
imperative.
uncomfortable. You got to practice those shots where the ball's hanging in the jaws. I mean, you think, oh, I'm going to make it. Don't need to practice those, but getting shape off of them. Imperative.
Exactly. You need to also learn how to use the rails around it.
Yeah.
So you never have to rely on English.
Okay.
When you have a ball in the jaws.
Wanted to roll a little further. And it's frustrating when you don't on these shots because it can make or break your ability to make it. However, you just got to let that frustration roll off of you. Nice.
Woo!
Way to go, Robert Ryder. And he has extended his lead by up to a 5-game gap.
Yep. Tom should have 2 of those games right now.
Yeah.
We should be looking at a 4 to 5 with some unfortunateness.
All right.
All right. Well, it looks like we're going to take 2. Taking a quick little break.
Let's check in on those Eagles. Look at that majestic creature.
Oh, you're just doing some kicks.
Yeah.
He's an eagle, and he likes to kick.
Yep. Yeah. Rearranging some fluff. Those Eagles are at Big Bear Lake. Yeah. The Eagles of Big Bear Lake, just,
Well, I think that was her taking off.
Was it?
Yeah.
One of them's had that little spot on their
and
face.
that's Shadow. That's the male one.
Oh, yeah.
He said that on his
They
head
brought
for
up
a couple days.
They brought up a bunch of fluff. They're just like, this nest could be a little bit more comfortable.
Well, they're sitting on sticks.
Well,
have you ever tried to sit on sticks, Jesse?
Only the finest of woven sticks.
Are you talking about a basket?
Right. Like I just grew up sitting on wicker baskets. Let's see here. We got some stuff that's tied up. Okay, we're going to have a little bit of a chess match here in this game. People are going to be making offensive and defensive decisions. So let's see. Shooting the 7 is interesting. Gonna get some stuff moving, move some things around, rearrange the furniture. Okay. So now, got a shot on the 5. The 4 has an issue. Maybe there's a, shoot the 4 off of the 10 if you get down underneath it enough. We'll see. What are you doing here? Rolling forward a bit. I'm not so sure that he's given himself the 3 in the side. So maybe this is an attempt to cover this pocket. I think maybe he was trying the 4 off the 10. Yeah.
Do you think he got the 10 first there?
I'm not really sure. We'll find out what they have to say about it.
It kind of looked like he did.
Yeah.
I was just walking back in.
Just
stretch my legs a little bit.
Punch a hole in the drywall. You did it the wrong way.
No,
No, you're
maybe not. I don't know. We'll
Okay.
see. If he picks up this ball, then yes. I think I know what I saw. If not, no. I'm an idiot. And I'm an idiot. With a really high self-esteem.
Right.
Just kidding, everybody. Okay. Oh, Tom,
There's a really great
I
self-help
want you to make balls.
really great self-help book I always liked called Get Confidence, Stupid.
Well, I read The Subtle Art of Not Giving an F. And
That's a pretty good one.
then I just stopped caring. Oh,
Yeah, there's some of the ideas within that book that pertain to kind of the ethos of the Church of the Latter-day Dude, of which I am an ordained minister.
that's right.
Yep,
We're going to have a wedding on the stream
yep,
one of these days.
right. Okay. See some sort of nice little touchy shot. Left himself with that 13. I like it, I like it. He's looking at that 10 ball. See what can happen there. So is he going to go for the 10 after this? Shooting the 10 is a good way to get at that 14 ball.
Mm-hmm.
The gray 14 up by the 6. However, the 15 is in the way for that a little bit.
Yeah, that's
so-
my last ball to move.
Yeah, so I think he was trying to go a little further. I think you want to take the 10 next. But you want to take the 10 from kind of...
Double hand flip.
Well, yeah. Seems to be some...
I don't know. I kind of like playing a defense here. Let's roll that, try to squeeze that 12, bounce off the rail in front of that 2 maybe.
Oh, and kind of nudge the 2 out of the way.
Yeah. I
I
think
like that. That's
think
a cool
that's-
idea.
I think that's the shot I'd probably go for here. This is a safety all day for me. You ain't got nothing. Except
You
for
can
problems.
you can shoot
Why are
it
you moving this ball?
well, if you don't leave him a shot,
But he has a shot. The guy's got the 6 on the side right now.
right, like bounce out
And
the
then
rail,
the 3 is wide open.
make it a little tougher. But yeah, I don't know.
Because then you got 6, 2, 3. I mean,
You gotta solve a
The
problem.
4 is still,
though.
like,
like if
low.
you're gonna hit a ball, like you should have an objective and solve a problem,
or create a problem.
create a problem for them.
Not for yourself, obviously.
Right,
We're not advocating making
creating your own problems.
Cre-
right.
Creating your own problems. Because if you're doing that, you're playing pool wrong.
Okay, we just crossed the 2-hour mark in this match. And that's of no consequence. I just watched it happen on the counter, and I was like, oh, look at that. It's like when you look at the clock and catch it saying 12:34, and you're like, oh, look, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Or 9/11. Never forget.
Right. If you know history well enough, I'm sure you can come up with a meaning for every single number.
Probably.
Right. And then set your clock to military time and just get weird.
Set your clock to sacred geometry. You like that, Jesse? You probably would and would know exactly what time it is. You're like, oh, that's a hexadecigon.
Right.
It must be 4 o'clock.
Oh, man. Oh, that was nice. He hit that real well.
Yeah, great
Just seemed smooth and
job.
effortless. Not a whole lot of cue ball travel.
Okay, you gotta draw. You gotta draw this, or you gotta roll all the way forward
Whoa,
to
Yeah, this is definitely a peculiar spot.
You
can draw off the 4. You got to get enough motion.
So you can cut that 11 in the side.
And even then, well, you cut it in the 11 in the side. Okay,
Yes.
managed to get around there. Now,
Yes.
very thin cut on the 12 into this, or the 11 into the side. Miss the 1 ball. And
You
go.
gotta go 1, 2, 3
Uh-huh.
rails.
Uh-huh. You see it too.
Yeah, let's go,
Ooh.
Tom. You can do this, buddy.
Real thin cut here.
Oh boy. Oh
Well.
boy.
Okay, Stephanie has had to step out of the booth, so I'm going to talk to myself. So let's see. The 5 here is not on the table. I'm looking at the 6, the gray 6. So shoot the gray 6 down in the corner. You can leave yourself close to the center of the table, making a shot at the 11 very difficult if you miss. If you make it, then you got a good shot on the 3, which can also lead you to the 4. Okay. And that is kind of why. Because when it just kind of sold out in a pretty big way by trying the 2 and hanging it in the pocket.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Don't scratch here, Tom.
Yep.
Don't
Just
you do it.
roll this in. Perfect. Very nice. Take your time on this. And he's got to hit it like you hit that other ball. Real nice and smooth. Don't rush it. Okay, looked like definitely had a good pre-shot routine there, which I like to see. And made
Nice out.
it. Made
Okay.
it very nice. Cool.
Okay, he's not going quietly into the night.
No. Well, yeah, this is a race to 9 and 8 ball. You know, it's ha ha ha. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Make sure you like and subscribe our YouTube channel, Facebook page. Tell someone about us.
Right. Also, if you know where to get plants donated, especially native species to the Pacific Northwest, hit us up. We're looking for some donated plants to rehab a forest.
Or if you want to play a match, get at us.
There's that too, yeah.
We got some big tournaments coming up, don't we, Jesse? We have
Oh boy, howdy we do.
the Mini Moscone on Saturday.
Yeah.
We're playing Cliff and Nicole D. That's gonna be a real fun time down in Salem.
Yeah.
Zach Zager's putting that on. Totally rad dude. Puts on a great tournament.
Yeah.
We got.
He's putting that one on?
I think
He's
so.
he's also doing the Battle of the Beasts, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing a lot.
Well, that doesn't surprise me. He's a doer. So, yes, we got the Mini Moscone. Then,
BCA Nationals in Vegas
yeah.
coming up.
And then Lincoln City coming up after
Chinook
that.
wins for
The
BCA.
Seattle Open. Hopefully I'll be playing in that. Right now I'm on the wait list. It's just too busy to catch the deadline.
But you know what's happening before all of those things, Jesse?
What?
Your birthday.
Oh, jeez.
Jesse's birthday is on Friday.
I'll be half of 90.
Yep,
Real milestone.
halfway there.
Yeah. Okay. I like this break because we're going to see some interesting back and forth.
Yeah, that is a lot going down. Like we got a 3-pack, a 2-pack, a 2-pack.
Mm-hmm.
All kinds of fun little chain of beads.
Okay. If you're taking this, what are you doing next? The 7? All right. And then what? Man, I do have to say, like, playing 8-ball, it's a chess match and you do everything calculated. If you can't run it out, don't do it. If you can lose a game by shooting a certain shot, only shoot it. If you could also win the game by shooting it, for example, there's these just rules you try to kind of mostly follow. But man, it is just fun, like on a layout like this, just to try and run out, manufacture things, make some cool things happen. It's not going to win you like a ton of tournaments. It's not going to win you a bunch of matches, and it's probably going to encourage bad habits. But when you do pull it off,
Ooh, 3
that's
ball.
a special feeling.
Right. Ooh.
Okay. That's not too bad. He's just saying, you know what? You're 13. Doesn't get to go in there all easily.
Not anymore.
Doesn't get to pass go and collect $200. No. Very nice. Okay. I love the way that 15, 5, 10 is lined up. It's not really lined up for anything special, but it just kind of... It would make a cool sound to hit the 15.
We don't need a soundboard. We got Jesse. Jesse makes weird noises sometimes.
Oh, that reminds me of one time when I was a kid, I caught a carp in the Green River up in Wyoming, and I was like 5. I don't know what to do with this fish. Anyway, I stepped on it, and it went bleh. And I'm like, I didn't know fish made noises, but like any sort of tube of whatever makes a noise if you step on it.
Can you imagine what the noise you would make if something proportionate to you and that fish stepped on you?
Like an elephant stepped on me? Yeah, you die. Like
like,
I'm gonna go
bleh.
out. I'm gonna go out with a bang. I'll be, like
really
whoever's
freak
around
that elephant out.
whoever's around, that's gonna live in their brain for the rest of their life. And they hear that. I saw a guy get squished by an elephant, and the sound, man. Doctor,
The sound he made.
I can't sleep at night.
Yeah, okay. Wow. Well, here's hoping that I'm the one that gets to hear it. If you get stepped on it by an elephant. I'm sorry. I just hope you don't get stepped on by an elephant for your birthday.
Not for my birthday.
But
It's really
is this a bad time to tell you that?
That's what you hired for my birthday.
Oh, I
is
was
an
gonna say
elephant?
we're going to India for your birthday.
Oh, sweet.
No, we're not getting on any planes.
Yeah, it seems
Not
like
right
a
now.
Weird,
Hell
weird
no.
time to get on planes. Okay, so nice bank shot.
Oh, hell yeah.
All right. Now bank the 10. Go 3 rails into the 14.
Oh, that 11's
No,
like...
that's insane.
That is insane, but
Yeah.
I don't like that 11 either, so...
Like if you had the Tony Hawk Pro skater version of this game where you do like
Combo.
16,000 spins launching off like a parked car.
Oh, how many hours did you play that game?
Probably like 2, but I watched it.
Just 2?
I watched
mean,
other
like
people play it
200
like
for
a
me.
lot.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I'll watch you play it. That's better. Okay, so let's let's see how crazy he tries to do it. He's probably going for this 11 off of here.
Ooh.
A little too much lower half of the ball in that.
Yeah, well, he can.
You can see it.
He can see it.
Yeah.
And I think going real easy, you're going to get.
Yeah, I mean,
Just
thin
kind of
it.
break it out.
Thin it. Kind of just, you just don't want to leave them with a makeable shot.
Right.
Make them try and do something thoughtful. And
No, I like where you left your cue ball. That
Yeah.
is where I'd like to see the cue ball. I would have liked to see the 11 pop out just a little bit more.
Yep.
Well, Tom says he likes the 2 here. Nice shot. Now what? Gotta bank the 1. Or safety. But I think he can get behind it.
That is sorry, I was zoning out about.
About elephants
No,
squishing you to
no,
death for your
no, no.
birthday.
Uh,
And the wonderful noises you
Tom's hands, his bridge hand, has a lot of character. It reminds me of a face hugger from Aliens.
make. Oh, yeah? Well, I don't know how much of a compliment that is.
No, that's what I was like
But
sitting
Aliens
there thinking about.
is
I was
very
like,
cool.
well, I was like, I don't know. Do you want your hands to look like that? I think you do, because it's like a capable hand.
Oh,
Oh, unfortunate.
Tom has had some serious cat scratch fever today.
Yeah.
But then again, I scratch a lot.
Well, some people
am I to
might be able
judge?
to say if you don't scratch, it means you're not trying anything weird.
No. If you don't try weird stuff, you don't get better. So
Right.
get weird with it, people.
It's like if you're a firefighter. Yeah, well, if you don't get burnt pretty bad, you're not brave enough.
Is that what they say?
No.
I think that the whole goal is to not have anyone burnt.
Right. I know. I'm just kidding.
Save the people.
Yep.
Like, let the stuff burn, not the people. And on that note, we're going to take it to a serious spot. Y'all might remember Tom's son, Carson, when we played the father and son match. He is the victim of an unfortunate apartment fire. No fault of his own. It was a old, outdated wall heater that lit up, and nobody was hurt. No animals were hurt. No one was there. But he did lose everything.
Ooh.
So, just getting his life back put together from recovering from his motorcycle accident 3 years ago, and now house fire.
Oh, man.
So, Tom's asking his only shout out.
That's real nice.
His only shout out today is if you got an extra $1 or $2 to spare, Carson Cross has a GoFundMe. And he is displaced currently. But again, no one was hurt. So.
Very nice.
Ooh, back-to-back bangs for Tom. Okay.
Do it a third time just to be just to be a badass.
Yeah, right. I like it, but the cut is easy here. Come on. I mean, it's not easy. No shot is easy.
Especially when you're thinking, just don't miss this.
But he did it.
Nice.
Tom making a comeback. All right.
Yep. Well, Mr. Jamster in the chat was predicting a Hill 6-hour total time for the match.
Oh boy.
Well, I'll be curious to see what can happen because I believe
Oh, I don't think. I don't
we're
think we've
past the
ever.
halfway point.
We've never gone 6 hours.
We came close.
TJ was our longest match.
TJ and Michael Cho.
Yep, TJ Michael Cho, and that was
5:45.
for real.
Something like that. It was.
What?
It was bananas.
I thought it was only like 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. You're just making up numbers. You don't know these numbers.
I'm just making up numbers.
Exactly.
Like they're imaginary numbers. Who knows if they actually exist?
Scratch that, both of y'all. Hey, Cliff, don't you have a birthday around now, too? Aren't you a February baby? When's your birthday, Cliff?
Okay.
All right, and the break goes back to Tom.
And Tom's got to be super excited that it's not 7-2, and it instead is now 4-7.
Yeah. I think Tom's starting to find a 2 weeks.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. I knew you were in February sometime.
Ooh, all right. He did a hand flip.
The international sign of
What is this? Yeah. Like
F that.
my imagination and reality are
What the
totally
F is
different
this?
right now.
That's a real SOB moment. Okay, Robert. Yeah, the real question is like, okay.
Yeah, because like in this situation, you have to pocket a ball to claim one of the suits.
But they all kind of suck.
But
Okay, well, does he have the angle that he can go right into that 6 with some like bottom right English
and do what?
and send it up there and break all that shit up?
Well, yeah, but is that really what you want to do?
I don't know.
It's what he definitely tried. Look at that. That was cool. Are you from the future?
I was just going to say, we should be keeping a tally of how many times Steph is right today. It seems like a lot.
I don't know if we do need to keep a tally because you're just going to remind everybody all the time anyway.
I've always got a running tally. Hey, guess what? Add another one. Because I was right about knowing you were going to give you a bunch of hell about that.
Yeah, well, what do you think's going to happen now? What's your prognostication here?
We're going to go, take that 14, boom, 12. I don't know. Can you maybe get the,
You might be able to get...
what is that? What's that gray one?
That's the 14.
14, yeah.
Oh. He even knew it.
You
He's
shoot
like,
yourself
no,
in the
don't
foot?
You do that.
Oh. And take that 10 all the way up?
Yeah, he's hesitant about that because, you know, if you're leaving a minefield,
Right.
cue ball's,
Out in the open.
it's like deep,
Don't like it.
deep in enemy territory, surrounded by the soldiers of the other side. So,
Oh, I'm liking the back of his shirt also. My choice of weapon, and it's a pool cue.
Yep.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why you have to check your pool cue on a plane. because it is considered a weapon.
Well, I like these pro
You can't
choice.
walk on with it. So
I've seen people do it.
yeah, but that's insane that because they have absolutely never been allowed to carry on my pool cue. They
'Cause,
always
right.
make me check it.
Nothing's worse than somebody
And-
breaking and running on an international flight.
If you are planning on going to Vegas and flying there, just that's your warning. You're going to have to check a bag. And I would highly recommend putting your pool cue inside a bag and checking your bag because they will lose your pool cue.
It
It has happened to
delayed.
me. So do not just check your case.
Ooh, look what's happening there. The one in the 11 got married.
Till death do they part.
Or catastrophic spherical collision.
Yeah, well, is that like a meteor hitting Earth?
It would have been real cool to watch the one that killed that blasted the dinosaurs.
I was just thinking, is he
like if you could have
really
just
gonna
watched
say
that.
it would have been really cool to watch all the dinosaurs die? Is he gonna say that? And yeah, you said it. You went there.
No,
Why-
I mean like
why
you're
would that
far
be
you're far
cool?
away. Like you're like out.
I don't like watching anything die.
Well, no, you're so far away you don't see the things dying.
Oh.
You just see the explosion.
Into the drink.
Well,
Yeah, it seems that Tom has passed the cat scratch fever over to Robert now. Fonzie's in there, tearing everybody's legs up. Yeah, right, not our kitty.
no, it's not tearing anything up.
No, he's scared of a peanut.
Ooh. That's an interesting idea.
Okay.
Oh, look at that. Huh. It kind of
Okay,
felt
but
like he's not going to do that unless he knows, but from here it looks like, is something weird going to happen?
now you got to deal with that. What, the 9? That's the only one, right? That's going to go there.
Well,
Yep.
he was trying to force it.
Hate it.
Yeah, he tried to kind of like throw it a little bit.
Well, you had to.
Cut
I
wasn't
don't
right.
think it. Yeah, I don't think it went. with
I
the
mean,
angle it had.
even the had to attempt isn't enough.
Yeah.
Nah. So,
Well, had to try something.
yep. This is a pretty
Don't-
cool shot. You can break the 2 out from the 1, like.
Ooh, I like it. I see that.
yeah. I mean, not that, you know.
You got to shoot over a ball to do it, but
The other thing you can do
I like
is,
it better than the angle on the 3.
it's also possible if you were to make the 1, or from where the 1 is, you can make the 2 on the side.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
Let's see if you can like make the 3 and kind of get shape on the 4. We went for the bank. Look at that.
I
Is that
think
kind of like a 2-way?
I think that was a 2-way. That I don't think that he was really trying to make that necessarily, except for he liked where that position was going to leave.
He's got a little bit of a predicament here if he can't hit this 9. Looks like he feels like he can.
Yeah.
Oh, he couldn't.
He got the 4 first.
Oh.
I seen it.
So, as solids, do you do something here to separate the 13 and 4? because your 1 is blocking that upper right-hand pocket. So you kind of have a lot of latitude to try anything that would give him...
He's going to take the same position that he had for the last one, but do the shot we talked about. Ooh.
Oh, he pulled it off the 8 a little bit. That's going to add to the opportunities list. However, still got that 4. You still got that 4.
And you can use the 2 to get to the 4 to get over on that rail, but it's going to be, you're going to have the right position to do that shot.
You may not be able to get to the 4 from the... He's trying to draw
He tried.
back.
Oh, I love it. But he went a little too far.
Ooh.
Yeah, see? He pointed. That's where I want to be.
Yep. I like that. He's like, hey, just so you know, I didn't intentionally go right here because that would have made no sense.
Exactly. Should have been
Don't
there.
you be thinking I meant this. Nice cut.
Shot, though.
Ooh.
But shit, now what? Now you just
you
gotta
hope. No, go look and make sure
kick.
that 4 is not frozen to the rail so you can roll into it like pocket speed. I don't think it is.
I don't think it is.
Yeah. So roll into it at like touch it, and then maybe the cue ball is stuck behind the 4, like it was when Tom
He's taking a knee.
Tom tried that shot that he missed it.
Saying a little prayer. He thinks he's going to go rail first.
Oh,
And he got that 13 first.
He so got it first.
Okay.
Yeah, see if this
Tom with an opportunity.
Well, yeah, if this 9 doesn't go, you just draw it back a little bit and hook him real good. And if it does go, well, then you make it and keep shooting.
That's the plan I'd go for.
Yeah.
You do not want to miss a ball in hand. That is the most embarrassing thing ever.
No. I wasn't saying like. If, I was just
maybe
saying
like shooting pool with like toilet paper on your shoe and like running the table, but you had toilet paper on your shoe the whole time. That'd be pretty embarrassing.
Right.
And then you miss the 8, and you have toilet paper on your shoe.
You miscue and fart.
Okay, there's a lot of embarrassing things that we can think of, obviously. And Allison Fisher is commentating.
Right.
Anyway.
She can smell it.
She would be classy. She would not say anything. She's such a classy lady.
Either that or she would describe it like extremely gracefully.
Robert took a one-off lesson from Allison Fisher.
Oh, wow.
And said it was an extremely delightful experience.
Oh, I bet. I got a chance to play a little match with her. Interestingly, I think it was the 2009 SEMA show in Las Vegas. Ford had hired her to do a little exhibition in their booth because they had a pool table made out of a Ford Mustang.
Whoa.
Yeah, and so being that I was working there setting up our own booth, I got the chance to run into her, and I was like, hey, you want to play? And, yeah.
Oh.
I got to play with her for a little bit, and she's one of the classiest people I've ever met.
Yeah, I've met her a few times, too, when she was doing lessons at Sam's here and there, or doing an exhibition and whatnot. And she is just absolutely delightful.
Mm-hmm. All right, now don't scratch. Just hit just above the side pocket. I really like the speed there.
Okay.
Just a little tiny bit more. And what I do like is didn't overhit it.
This is pretty close to a sudden death shot.
Well, no, it is a sudden death shot. You better make this if you want to be at the score of 8. Or you will die.
What?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Well, if you're going to miss it like
I
that.
would say, okay, well, send the elephant in. Stop. Oh, speaking of Sam's, Cliff said that he threw his back out getting off a stool at Sam's, and that was embarrassing. Yeah, I bet you like hop down and oh, Cliff. I can totally see you doing that too.
I'm looking forward to seeing Cliff.
Oh, me too.
Ooh,
what the pink?
Oh, man.
Tom, nice try. Man, thought you had that.
Well, you could tell by our sounds.
I know.
We did a good job. All right. Oh, he did it nicely.
Okay, and with that,
Mr. Robert is on the hill.
Robert goes to the hill. Well, this has been a really fun afternoon.
Sure has been. I'm really enjoying this. Just chilling. Incubating them eggs.
Yep, not a whole lot happening there. Back to the action. I really enjoyed the colors that you did with this flyer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the red and the grays with
And
the
the
blue.
black.
Yeah, and the black looked really sharp. And I was wondering, did you do the red since we're into February now and Valentine's Day is coming up?
I'm trying to remember why. It just went well with the color of both of their player pictures and all that. Just found some balance there that I enjoyed. Yeah. Or just some like greens and whatnot. And I was like, red would balance those out.
Well,
nice.
that's kind of what the trees look like
Yeah.
right now. They're all bare. They were slightly covered with white earlier.
Mm-hmm. Man, that was cool.
For
it was
a
nice
minute.
to have some snow.
We had a really nice hour.
Mm-hmm. A little magical.
You know, say no snow day for us though.
Yep. Well, dominant beasts.
Yep.
Snow doesn't slow them down. So let's see here. For an opening shot.
Yeah,
on an
dominant
open
beasts live in
table.
the snow. Right? Like Yetis.
Ooh.
Whoa! I think that was a foul. I don't think anything hit a rail.
Oh, really?
I don't think the two hit the rail.
Wow.
I'm not sure if anything hit the
Well,
rail
it's
there.
also one of those things where
Maybe the cue ball did. I don't know.
because it didn't go in, they're so focused on the fact it didn't go in that didn't notice the no rail. You know, because
Maybe
he's just like,
maybe the cue ball got the rail, or maybe he didn't notice either because we were all watching
Right.
the six. And he says, "Yes, thank you for that.
yeah,
I love the setup."
because the way it ended up, it's just like, do you really care that it didn't get a rail?
Mm-mm.
It's easy to not see that it didn't get a rail if it
Mhm,
did
mhm.
indeed not get a rail. Yeah, Cliff says no rail.
My eyes did not deceive me. That was a kerblammer.
I'm trying to think what he was doing there. He must have been trying to really whip it around enough to get a look on the two in the same pocket. But he's going to go like that.
Ooh.
Ooh.
He's like flirting with that 8-ball a little bit there, buddy.
Yeah, well, that makes some really interesting
Okay.
change in
Yep. Well, Tom,
dynamic here. Yeah, so
it is like every shot is do or die at this point.
Dylan in the chat also says no rail. So yeah, I think
Yeah.
when I mean the way it ended up was so in favor of Robert that just didn't notice it.
I don't think either of them maybe noticed
No.
it because we were all watching that 6.
You're watching that pocket
Except for
speed
me.
roll. Is it gonna make it? Is it gonna make it?
And Cliff and Dylan, I guess.
Yeah.
Or they just see everything. Okay, well, Tom, you've got to play smart here, buddy. Like,
Thin the 15 lightly.
nice.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh, that is a tasty morsel
yeah,
of a shot.
yeah, dirty dog. Love it.
Yeah.
My pocket.
I mean, he
You're
can,
gonna go pee on that fire hydrant.
for real. Let's see.
Yeah, now you got that 8 so close to a pocket. You got to make sure that you're not just shooting wild now or pushing the cue ball into something wild and dink the 8 in for a silly reason, right?
All right, he's giving him the 10-13 combination.
That's the play.
Yeah. Well, also, if you do that, it'd be a huge bonus if you could dislodge that 1 from the area. The 10 will go off the 1.
Take that 11 up, all the way up.
I think. No, well, I think
I would go, if you're going to go into that,
I'm going
I'd go
15 into the 10.
Yes, but you got to go rail first to kind of pop it.
No, I think you hit that 10 with that 15 period. It goes in.
Okay.
But how you hit the 15 is all about what you want the cue ball to be doing after the shot. Okay. All right. Well, it didn't turn out so great in that what are you shooting at now, but...
No, you're cutting the 12 in.
Yep. Oh. Oh, he was real excited to keep shooting.
Yeah, he was.
But, you know, you own that pocket now.
Yeah, but you've also created a buffer to be able to get a little more aggressive because you know the 8's not going to go in.
Well, also you can shoot the 9 into the 8 into the 12. An 8-ball sandwich.
Yeah, but not if you're Robert and you're the solids.
Yeah.
That's not a shot. Yeah, 2's in a weird spot. 1's in a weird spot.
Ooh.
Ooh. He's got a fever.
Well, even though everything's looking like, oh, yeah, the 15's got a pocket, blah, 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 they all have a pocket, but you still got to plan this, and you got to plan it well.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot the 9 up the rail to the upper left and stop the cue ball so you can then stop the cue ball on the 14.
Yes.
Then you can stop on the 15, and then the 12, you just either draw it back or you can use the rail or whatever to get shape on the 8. That's...
I agree with you. I think
the most likely pattern I see.
I think the 9 ball is your starter ball to the top left. I like that. That's where I would start too. I don't mind the...
Oh, there's an 11 too. Okay, well, that changes things. But yeah, he rolled... Oh, he's like, wow.
Well, I mean, you still have the...
Yeah, he's not pleased with that. Kind of flat on this 15. So...
Yeah, and that...
You're just kind of...
That 14 is just kind of in the middle of no man's land. Again, you're out in the desert.
Right. But regardless, I
A lot of
think
chances to F it up.
the pattern definitely, I think, should have started with the 9 up in the left corner.
Don't take that 12. Don't you do it. That's not it.
Well, yeah.
What was that? Was that English? This is like some old grumbling man talk.
It's like those miniature Sasquatch sounds.
I love it. Great bank.
Ooh. I just got to roll this in. And then make the 12 get shape on the 8 from long range.
Gotta make this. But I'm super happy that he did not move that 12.
Right.
Like, you need that. You gotta have that insurance. And again, he's still got the 2 ball. The 1 ball. Those in weird spots.
Okay, I like this because I really like going after the 7 at this point. Because then you have the 2 and the 1 can
Options.
do whatever you want. But one of those things you can do is like bank the 1 into the 12.
Mm-hmm.
Make the 12 and hold it
Do you
there.
think he was trying to like make that happen there? I think he was.
you have to do something to be like the 12 is in your favor rather than theirs. It's like bank the 1 pocket speed, make that, and the 1 hangs out up there, just so, so you're kind of calling the shots on that. Literally.
Let's get in the extension. He's going for the 12 first.
Okay.
What?
I mean, if we get closer to like center table, well, that helps you feel more comfortable with the shot on the 14. I can understand his reasoning,
I'm just like, you better not scratch here or something crazy.
but
now what?
it
Now you
really matters what angle you come off
now
that
you
ball
got
at.
like a really hard shot for yourself.
And you're going to lose your cue ball, so you got to
Absolutely.
play for
Okay.
2 to 3 rails to get shape on this 8 from here.
Yeah, you're gonna have to put some real. Yeah, you're gonna have to multiple rails now. Makes it
I
harder.
mean, there's like a slow speed inside spin drag shotty type thing maybe, but I mean, if you're gonna miss it,
That's a
you
good
can't
way.
complain about that too much. Be like, darn it, I missed, but he has nothing. So, if you can do a kick and stick, call the 1 in the top side pocket and do a kick and stick
I like
behind
it.
the 1.
That's exactly what I was kind of looking at. Was like, okay, how do you hide it? Who do you need to, or even just like a super soft bank to leave it right there
Actually,
too.
don't try to make it because you make it, then you
Yeah.
have to shoot again,
Exactly.
and that's stupid.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Is safety all the way here. Just soft that bank that 1 out the way, leave it behind.
Just tap
there.
it. You don't even have to do that.
I
Just
know.
hit the 1 into the rail and leave the
Yeah.
cue ball on the rail. All right. We've simplified the equation.
Yep, I like it saying safety by
It's like
soft hit.
like
Yep, that's what I do too.
Yeah, just tap it. However,
He's shooting at the 2.
the other thing you can do is this. So he did.
I'm like, I feel like that meme where there's like a bunch of equations floating around my head right now of trying to figure this out.
Is he trying to get into Tom's head by letting him have a game?
He was like, I'm just banging on Tom's gonna scratch it again.
Well, he didn't.
Well, not everything works out the way that you planned it, right?
Well, everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face.
Yeah, well. Sorry, Robert, but that's a punch in the face.
All right. Well, that was a decision and an outcome. And that is an eagle. Man, sitting in a nest like that, just incubating some eggs, it's just a different colored chicken. But then you see it rip a big-ass fish out of the water with its feet. You really realize, no, that's an apex predator.
Or the other day, like when those ravens were flying around, and both the eagles were in the nest, and they were threw their heads up, and they were making this terrifying noise that sounded. The only thing was like the raptors in Jurassic Park. They were making this terrible call.
Oh, they definitely look like monsters. It was really impressive and kind of scary. But, they were letting them ravens know.
Closest thing to pterodactyls we got today, right?
Yeah. I did the hand flip.
Ooh.
See, nothing went in.
Yep. Hand flipping.
He's like, but I like it when they go in.
Okay, Robert's still on the hill. Tom making a comeback. And
all right. Well, we got a couple different opening shots here possible. The 15, the 5.
I think I like stripes here.
Yeah?
I think so. I don't like that 5 all the way out here.
Yeah, it reminds
this
me of
loner 5. I don't want to be down there on that side of the table.
I like that. I like that speed. That was real nice. Got some options. Namely, maybe you can even make the 13.
Nope, I'm rolling this. Yep, this is the shot I'm taking. You got to get that one out of there. You got that and the 11 to worry about. Oh.
Yeah, you know what that 5 reminds me of?
But that was the right shot. I like it, Robert.
5 reminds me of that that picture of this super long, untethered spacewalk by an astronaut. His last name was McCandles.
Yeah, I know.
Just floating out there.
Yeah.
Like it was like 200 and some meters or something away.
Yeah.
That image is terrifying. But yeah, I guess you kick at the 5 here. No, I'm just kidding.
What? I'm taking that 7 into the side.
Yeah, but it's like, why make something here? There's a lot of these 8-ball games where it's like, why make something?
That 7-2 is like something. Okay, make that 6.
But
okay, get on the shape. Use that to get on the 5. That's good. That's good. You got to deal with that 5 and get it out your hair. Oh, no.
I'm just saying, following the conventional wisdom, if you're not going to be running out, why make a shot? Rearrange some stuff.
Oh, I like that. I'm always a fan of, if you can't make it and there's not an obvious safe, well, then that's when you be an agent of chaos. Whatever plan you thought you had while I was shooting, it's gone. You got to make a new one on the fly because I just rearranged the furniture. Sometimes that doesn't work out for me, but it is fun to.
Right.
Good. Get that 5 out of here. You're done.
Yeah.
You didn't say.
Whatever your little neurons were thinking was going to happen, well, they were
1.
wrong.
1 and you easy. So if you miss it, you own that pocket. He's like, okay, 3-ball combo. 2 in the corner.
He kind of is.
I know. I'm looking right at it. And while I love something like this, it's not what I would try.
It's going to be like, brrrap. Nope.
Almost. Almost something. No, and he broke those up. But I still would have gone for the old pock block. Does that work? Or pocket block it?
Pocket block it?
Or pock block? What do you like better? Because pocket block it's pretty funny too.
I like it. Okay. There is a combo here. Just what's going to happen afterwards?
I feel like you're going to force that 10 into the rail.
Well, for sure. I think you can leave the cue ball kind of around where the 10-14 is for a shot on the 12. But the question is, don't want that. I don't think the 10, I think it'll hit the rail before the 12 if you do that. But it is going to go up in between the 7-3. So, got to evaluate the value of making a shot like that.
Or
sometimes you just take the dope ass bank.
Okay, well. Apparently we don't know shit.
Well, I never claimed to know shit.
I didn't either.
Okay, good. Well, look at that. That was nice.
Don't go accusing us of
knowing shit.
Knowing shit.
Right. I do know I kind of pushed that 4 a little bit into a place, which makes it more likely to get in his way. So, see if it becomes true. Oh, look how true it is.
Oh, boy. You called that one.
It was my women's intuitions.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Get that with some good spin. You can get up underneath that 10. You might even make it, but more importantly, you can kind of not leave him with an offensive shot on them solids.
Yep.
Yeah, it might even get behind the 14.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's some good things that can happen there.
Yeah, I like kicking at the 10 rather than kicking at the 12.
That's the 14.
I mean, 14.
It wasn't like 100% horrible or anything.
No. But you do give him an option here. Yep, I'd bank that 3.
Ooh, I'd bank it all day. But then again...
Or safety it.
I was thinking, yeah, the problem is if you miss the bank, your cue ball's going into direct line for them to run out off that 14 and that 10. Also, the 3 is now blocking the pocket for the 8 ball to go there. So,
yep, that's nice.
Yeah, just a real smart shot. I think I kick at the short rail and aim for that 14. Just roll into it. The cue ball hits the rail. You block all the stripes using the 10.
Yeah, that would be terrible.
That would work.
I'd hate that.
I don't like the long table kick to the left side of the table because the 2... I was doing the 3 rail.
Yeah, he's going 3 rails here.
Okay. That's about as good as that could have turned out.
Yeah.
You know, but like, yeah, you could do something similar to that with the kick to the short rail. But if you are familiar with their 3 rail track, sometimes they do feel like they're even more predictable than a 1 rail. So... Very nice shot.
Okay, well. He's going to thread that needle.
Definitely got an edge of the one ball. So I think there'd be some value.
I've been thinking that's a 9 the whole time. Duh, that's the one. Okay, yeah, one
so
ball it is. You got to take that.
There's a kick at the left-hand edge of the 3 ball, if you were comfortable with it, that you could get a roll and hide from both stripes.
Yeah.
You know, if you roll far enough that the 4 blocks the 14, or you can scratch.
Oh, I was like, is he gonna cliffhanger it again? Okay, we got it.
Ooh, that was a cliffhanger of a scratch.
That was it really was. Okay. Robert on the hill with a ball in hand, 2 balls on the table.
And he does that. Oh, well, you know what they say. The toughest games to win in any match. The first.
And the last.
Yes.
Sorry, were you really excited to say that dramatically and I took it away from you?
No. No,
Well,
you added to it.
Sorry.
It was called teamwork. Oh, look at this off
Use
the 3.
Sweet shot, Robert.
Study this. Feel it.
Yeah, this is it. All right.
After that good shot, you do that to yourself, Robert. Look at that.
All right, Tom. You better make him pay for that miss. You can't let him shoot again, bro.
You shoot this one with a little bit of high. Outside. Not too much high. Get your cue ball in between that
I just
3.
heard a Ric Flair woo come from that room.
Now you want to shoot that 7. Shoot it up the rail.
What, shoot the 7 up the rail?
No, listen.
Shit are you talking about?
I am saying put your cue ball in between the 3 and the 7. So you can shoot the 7 up the rail and you draw it back a little bit. Then you can shoot the 3. That way if you don't make the 7, the 2's blocking the 8, but you still have a shot on the 3.
Okay, well, you got to put your cue ball over there first.
Right.
So.
I'm saying that's...
That's the play?
Yeah.
I would say don't miss anything.
As opposed to sometimes you're like, I'm just going to miss because why?
I mean, yeah, just for funsies.
Oh, we got a cat in this situation.
Yep, Kitty's coming to weigh in. What do you think he should do, Kitty? I see.
Oh, he did the extra big hand flip.
Boom.
All right. Well, that ends the match in dramatic fashion. Tough to rattle a shot like that on the...
Yep. Well...
A game that could mean...
everything. And it did.
Yep.
So, you know what?
With that, that's the end of that match.
And Robert takes it. We have a brand new dominant beast that's going to be hitting the wall.
Yeah, I'll go get him if you would like to interview him.
Oh, I'll go get him.
Well, really?
Well, I'm closest to the door.
Well, all right. I'm closest to the cat. Hi, kitty, kitty. Look at that cat. This is the kitty. Oh, kitty, kitty. How do you feel being in the booth? Do you want to be interviewed right now? Certainly are. A nice cat. Yeah, what a good kitty. Kind of nervous, aren't you? Like, what is happening here? Who's the stranger? All right, kitty. We'll let him run out.
Sorry, I got one of those too.
Oh, yeah.
Not near as hairy.
He's out of here. Well, how was your match?
Well, I gave him a couple. Do I need that?
Yeah, it doesn't hurt. It'll pick it up, but you can even just hold it in front of you if you want. But
Well, that sounds good.
yeah, well, you may say that you gave him a couple, but I think he gave you a couple also.
Yeah, I missed the 8 though twice. I mean, it's like. But other than that, I was shooting good. I felt good. I felt like I was dominating the table. I felt like I made some stupid missed shots, but a couple on the side missed the whole thing, hit the point.
Right.
But other than that, I felt really good.
Oh, good.
Tom's not too happy.
Right. Well, yeah, we all know what it feels like when you feel like you played less than what you normally do, but that's one of the cool things about doing this is that it puts you in that position where you find out. And, you have one match disappointing. It makes me want to play more. I'm like, oh, no, come on now. I want to play more. And then I play well. I was like, oh, that was so much fun. I want to play again. So,
yeah.
But we all know that.
So I got to play a JD now.
Oh, I saw that. That was the thing. Okay,
right.
well, yeah, you
The
guys
winner
matched.
plays
You guys
him.
matched up before.
Right, but the hang up on that, I was super tired.
Oh, okay.
We just got off an airplane for 5 hours, and then I came over here to play, and I was already pooped.
Right.
Today
right.
I had a good rest, and I got through the snow, and then we got here, and I got a little extra practice time because last time I think I got 20 minutes or something. So,
Right. No, that matters a lot.
Yeah.
We've seen that happen a lot here where if somebody shows up and they're just got out of traffic and they only get to hit a few balls and then they're like, all right, let's just do it. That I don't think that's ever worked out for anybody that's shown up here. So
No, you got
being on time, comfortable, warmed up, relaxed, that matters huge.
And this time it's my second time, so I felt very comfortable with your table. I got used to the speed of it because I noticed it was a little slower than I'm used to. So I thought, okay, just adapt to it, and then I started feeling really comfortable.
Where are you normally playing at for the most part?
The most part is over at Midway in Oregon City because I play BCA over there on Thursday nights, and then I'm the captain on APA on Sunday afternoons.
Okay.
And we just got a new team together, so we're working.
Right.
Got a good players, but they haven't shown me that yet.
Oh, they will.
Yeah.
They'll settle in, get comfortable.
Right.
Yeah,
But
the tables at Midway play pretty good. We've been playing over there, here and there, the Scotch doubles and all that. So,
I haven't done that one yet. I'm kind of chicken to watch.
oh yeah, the Scotch on Friday nights.
You got to have a good partner that you're comfortable with. I haven't found that yet. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I didn't like Scotch either, and then Stephanie and I started doing it. Yeah, so I would have to say, the partner matters.
It does.
It's everything.
My wife wants to play, but she hurt her shoulder, so I kind of put her out. But other than that, the pool and you having this Northwest pool thing is so cool.
Oh, well, it's been nothing but fun for us, and we get to meet people, have a great time. And
oh, I tell you, your place is fantastic.
Oh, thanks.
You got friendly people here, and yep. I just really enjoyed coming over here.
Oh yeah, well it's nice that you came back for another time, and it looks like we're gonna get you a third time for now. JD wants to take you on.
Yeah, he does, and you better do it because I'm gonna get my money back.
I believe it. You better be practicing.
Yeah,
JD Fisher.
Yeah,
I hope your hand's all healed up.
Yeah,
since last time he's had some work done on his hands. So.
I got to get some work on mine too.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I can't straighten the fingers.
Oh, that's right.
And
okay.
It pulls them back, and so it takes a couple weeks to get those healed. So
yeah.
Last time a guy did something, he cut the vein, so it made it harder and got infected. Yeah.
Aging is a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Happens to the best of us.
Have you ever heard the sound of one hand clapping?
Never. Oh, sounds really great. So the biggest thing I can tell everybody, don't get old. You'll be okay.
All right. Well,
All right. So we'll be
noted.
We'll be back. So good.
All right. Sounds good.
All right.
Well, all right.
Sayonara, everybody.
I would say with that,
Sayonara.
Thanks for watching.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. With that, I guess we're out of here. So everybody have a wonderful rest of your day.